with Phil stumping drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as chat's with 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most ticked off across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fans chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Wednesday, the 17th of September 2025, the final bingo stream of Phil's week because he is off tomorrow, Thursday, and he's off on Friday as well. So there you go, I'm still planning to do a stream tomorrow, and I'll be joined hopefully by Moki tomorrow as well. Also, that's a whole day away. Between now and then, we have a whole bunch of bingo to play. And Phil is not doing a podcast today. There is no official podcast to do for Phil whatsoever. He decided today he just wanted to do just a wee short thing. Because he's doing a chill stream tonight, his night stream is essentially one big massive podcast, if that makes sense. So, because he's planned to talk a lot tonight and just chill with a chat tonight, then the day stream has no podcast, if that makes sense. So we've got a 3x3 card in effect. We're ready to go, but there's no sign of a bad man whatsoever, as you can see. Raw Phil, in his old delightful changing ways, has decided to put YouTube chat back on the right hand side and the kick chat back on the bottom where it once was. I guess it was an experiment from Raw Phil to see if he liked it better or whatever. I guess he prefers it the old way. So there you go. Raw Phil himself has said he's doing a lobby tonight. He's going to do a night of lobby after the Silk Song stream. a Street Fighter 6 lobby, I should add, so there you go. But yeah, there's no sign of a bad man whatsoever. In case you're wondering how yesterday went for Phil, the day stream saw him hit a goal, I believe, eventually. You know, it was hard going, but a goal was hit, I believe, eventually. Was it hit? Hold on. Let me remind myself. Hold on, 2 seconds. I'll use Raw Phil himself to remind me. No, the day stream did not see a goal get hit. It was a night stream. The day stream saw Phil only made $81. $81 on that day stream. The night stream Chronos Phil done overtime and overtime and overtime and overtime and overtime and overtime, and he stayed late. You know, he stayed late, hoping to hit the goal. So actually, hold on 2 seconds here. How late was his last second contribution?
Okay. All right. Well, folks, that is all that we have time for tonight. And like I said, that was it. I guess we're not gonna hit the goal, which is ridiculous.
So he hasn't hit the goal at this point in time yet. Okay. So at this point in time here, he had not hit the goal. It was $119. He was very frustrated. He was very sad or whatever, and just whatever. And you'll never guess what happens though. You'll never guess what happens as Phil's stalling and stalling and stalling and stalling and stalling, stalling. Installing, and some more stalling, and more stalling. You'll never guess what happens, you know.
Because he wants it, I'm just being nice. I don't know him. So you're gonna. So all right. Listen. If you give $88 of contributions right now, I don't care if it's memberships, if it's super chats, if it's a tip, whatever it is, and you get the 100 that it is to get the OG badge, then I'll give it to him. I don't care who gets the OG badge.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, I stopped too soon. So stalling. Yeah, there it is. It came up right after that.
In the meantime, I just received a $31 tip.
Do you believe him? Do you believe the bad man? Like, no change in expression, no change in tone, no change in anything. So several minutes of waiting and stalling and guilt tripping and all that shit for his audience or whatever, just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And then just took the blue. I was like, you know what? I got a perfectly amount of money for my tip to barely hit the goal, so I can pretend I'm a successful fucking person.
The OG badge, then I'll give it to him. I don't care who gets the OG badge. It doesn't matter to me. I just find it bizarre. But that's fine. If you want to do it, go for it. In the meantime, I just received a $31 tip. Let's hit the goal.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I just got a $31 tip, guys. Thank you, whoever that is. $30 tip animation, which we almost never do.
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
So thank you to whoever the anonymous $31 tipper is. I appreciate that very much.
So yeah, you can imagine. So Phil got apparently a last second Whale Mary tip which took him right to the goal. And then, as you can imagine, as soon as he's pretending to the goal, he's gone. Goodbye. That was it. Just like you say, I'm going to pretend I hit the goal, and I'm going to immediately fuck off and pretend I'm super fucking successful. See you later, suckers. Okay, fucking go. Anyway, is a bad man awake? Yeah, is a bad man on the stream. There is no sign of a bad man whatsoever. Bloody hell. And Sonny's pointing out, if you noticed before you said Stalwin, DSP was on his phone, then Stalwin, then he got $31 from Anon. So there you go. It's just weird. It's so fucking embarrassing. I was like, I don't want to keep staying late. I'm missing spending time with my wife. He chooses to stay. Like, Phil prioritizes money over family. When Phil was sitting there complaining about staying late to try and fucking hit a goal, he is effectively admitting to his audience that he is prioritising money over quality family time. But he'll never say that, of course, even though his actions demonstrate and prove that. Anyway, we don't have many tweets to go for, just a one tweet here. It's a blast in the past kind of tweet as well, to be fair. This is Dashfire here reminding people, remember DSP gets your email and can pressure you financially. This is from when Snorlax Dent, the Snorlax King, this is some old lore. You know, the Snorlax King leaked emails with DSP 2 years ago. Some people weren't aware of this. Broside Phil on Twitter was not aware of this bit of lore here, you know? So, the first screenshot here is the Snorlax King said in chat, yes, the card I used for those 4 purchases wasn't my own card. It was a family card used. The owner of the account did not approve those 4 purchases via the alert, so they bounced back. Phil sent this person an email about tips, about them getting charged back. So, Phil directly contacted Snorlax King about these chargebacks. And this is a leaked email here. Hey, so I hate to do this, but I have to reach... So some people have never seen this before, which is incredible to me. But yeah, then again, you can't forget sometimes, you know, not everyone can get coded up to every bit of lore that Phil's done or whatever. Sometimes people miss things or whatever. Sometimes people weren't there for the whole ride, you know. Here's the email. Hate to do this, but I have to reach out to you today and ask what's going on. You've stopped showing up to my streams as of last weekend during the Street Fighter 6 beta, and now I'm getting supposed chargebacks from you on PayPal. Imagine, like, he knows exactly when he stopped showing up. You know, he's not showed up a few days, you know, it's been when's the last stream this supporter showed up? If they've been waiting for a few days, I better email them and ask them what the fuck's going on. Them not being on my streams means I can't get access to their money, which is really my money. So FYI, the chargebacks are shown as not authorised, meaning this is outright fraud. You obviously authorise the charges as you have large, detailed messages attached to them. I fulfilled my end of the contract by counting those contributions and shouting them out. And you know this, as you enjoyed the content and actively participated in it. It's incredibly disturbing and alarming that you'd act like this, as if this is indeed you. I'd like to know what's going on before I respond to these chargebacks, because maybe it's just a misunderstanding, or maybe something else is going on, but you're committing a crime with these and could get into serious trouble with your financial institution if you lie about these being unauthorised. So I hope this is nonsense. And then Snorlax King responded to him, and Phil responds to the email again saying, okay, so reading through your email, there's a lot that doesn't make sense. You say that you used a credit card for the last couple of times you tipped, and that may be the chargebacks. Sadly, it's not the case here. Here's the actual data. Here's Phil confirming he doesn't just... So, this is it. Look at this information that Phil shares here, the information he sees is given to him, whatever, you know. I mean, when Phil fucking says he doesn't really see much information from people when they give him money, I'll say flat out fucking lie. September 16th, 9 PM, $10 chargeback unverified mobile tip. September 20th, 8:45 PM, $6 chargeback unverified mobile tip. September 20th, 9:12 PM, $2 chargeback unverified mobile tip. September 30th, 3:35 PM, $5 chargeback verified tip in capital letters. This would have been the first time you tipped me via the new method after Stream Elements banned my account. Directly logged into PayPal, not a quick mobile tip. For all of these, the chargeback reason is unauthorized transaction. Long story short, Phil's a fucking psychopath who fucking harass and stalk his fucking contributors if they're not giving them money or if they're trying to charge back things that should not have been given to him in the first place. So yeah, Phil's a goddamn maniac and he's hyper fixated on particular whales and he fucking pays attention to when they're there and when they're not there. There you go. That's why I'd share that because not a lot of people have seen that. That's some people didn't see that before. Like Broside Phil tweeted saying, "Holy shit, I've never seen this before." You know, that is it. So there you go. So in case you have never seen that, yeah, that's some interesting know from a couple of years ago now. Anyway, is Phil awake yet? Is he online? He's awake. The bad man has surfaced. I do apologise for all that. We have one video and one video only, and I kind of had a feelings going through the situation. We have a 5-hour meltdown from Phil yesterday. I knew there'd be a big massive compilation about Phil's meltdown from a day stream. And here is a 45-minute compilation. Now, I'm not going to make you guys watch a 45-minute video because I have it set at 1.5 speed, so it won't take that long. So we're going to watch it, but we're going to watch it at 1.5 speed, so it won't take 45 minutes. Anyway, let's just get a fucking recap of the fucking meltdown that Phil had yesterday.
Suicode N2, historically, my least supported streams right now. I want to flip that script. I want to change that narrative. I want to hit the goal on this stream so that it's not the dead game or the dead stream that Phil only plays for himself. I want to have people support my content. Let's go. The way that they've set it up currently, there's absolutely no way for me, the streamer, to regulate any of this at all. Okay? Well, what does that mean? It means that right now, someone could keep sending one kicks and spam the chat entirely, and I have absolutely no way to control that whatsoever. Okay? And that's actually what happened last night, is when I was streaming Gears of War Reloaded, people were buying 100 kicks for $1, well, $1.09, okay? And then they were literally going, one kick, 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 one kick. Okay, I think you get the idea. So this lasted, I'm not kidding you, 30-some minutes, where the chat was literally just one kick spam moving up the chat. And
so if Kick implements this feature, Kick decided they want this feature on their streams. Phil is not a fan of this feature because it might encourage people spamming one particular kick only. The solution to that, Phil, for you anyway, would be to stop streaming on Kick. Like, if you don't like how Kick conducts their business and operates their business, you are free to take your business elsewhere. Just like YouTube, Phil, if you're a bitch and whine and moan about how a fucking, host, a fucking stream host, like Kick or YouTube or whatever, if you're going to complain and argue about how they conduct their business, you are free to take your business elsewhere.
So, of course, Dunsfelter was modding, and he's like, how do we stop it? And we were both looking at it like, you can't. There's actually no way. If you time the person out or you even moderate them by banning them, they can still send kicks.
Oh my god.
So there's no way to stop the kick spam right now at all. They coded in the kicks, but they didn't actually test it.
Hey, nerds. Hey, book smart nerds.
Now you might say, well, why would you want to stop it? That's support. Well, you're right, except here's the rub. Let's say, for example, someone walks up to you on the street and says, hey, man, here's $5. Seriously, just take it. You'd be like, oh, cool. I'll take $5. Thank you so much. Now, what if someone walked up to you on the street and they had 5 rolls of pennies and they said, hey, man, here's $5. Here's a penny. 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 And you're like, what the fuck? And the pennies they're bouncing off your chest. They're bouncing off your face. Ah, what the fuck? The shit they do.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what's up?
Oh, I can't stop falling.
Thank you very much to Ira for a $5 super chat, who says, Tippin' Phil is dented. But Penny pelting him like the bum he is worth it, just to watch him get mad over this. I think as well, Phil would still make, I'm pretty sure that Phil made, like, I wouldn't be shocked if Phil made like $10 yesterday with a penny tipping. You know, somebody was doing it for non-stop. One individual, like Johnny Garlic something, they were doing it non-fucking stop for like 30 plus minutes, it felt like. It was kind of mad, you know? So it's just, it was mad, it's one at a time obviously, but it's constant. Non-stop, going and on and on and on and on. So, yeah, he's not counting it to his goals or whatever, but he's still also pocket of change either way. But yeah, he's upset that he can't stop the tiny fucking kicks, the 1 cent kicks.
That's the equivalent of what's happening on Kick right now. Is, listen, I like support, don't get me wrong, but you pelting me with pennies doesn't really add up to anything significant, but it completely derails the chat. People can't even talk. Last night, I'm not kidding, people could not talk during Gears of War because there were so many kicks bouncing off the chat. You couldn't even see their text lines. It was just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, look, someone said something. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So, absolutely, there's going to have to be a way to regulate this. What I'm assuming is they're going to put the same thing in place that you can do on Twitch, where you could set it up that there has to be a minimum level of contribution, either for it to even go through or for it at least to show up in chat. Now, you might say, well, I don't understand. Why aren't you going to count the single kicks, or the 10 kicks, or the 50 kicks? Because it's too much. People are just going to start spamming. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, this was the first person who did 10 and 50. Forget that shit. It's got to be $1 or more. It's the same thing with tips. It's the same thing with super chats. It always has been. You got to hit that certain criteria to be counted. Okay? Fair enough? So, on to my final major topic for the day. And this is a serious topic that we have to discuss because I'm wondering, I want honest answers now, honest feedback, and I hope that you guys will give it to me. That's why I'm talking about this during a podcast, because I feel like I'll get better answers and better feedback
Here we go.
if I bring it up now. Okay? So here's the deal. If you take a look at 2025 so far, and if you can believe it, we're 3 quarters through the year. I know that sounds crazy. We are 3 quarters through 2025. What have been the absolute biggest stinker games of the year? The ones that were essentially from AAA studios that used to be the big hits. Okay? Games like Assassin's Creed Shadows. What in the holy hell happened there? Most of the time, you can skip the big games, and you've missed nothing. That's sad to really think, all right? Now, some of the games that have been good, but not great, have been this big wave of remasters, right? Think of all the freaking crazy amount of remasters that have come out recently. I mean, just in the last couple of weeks, you had Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater, and Gears of War Reloaded. But now it's time to be honest. In 2025, what have been the absolute best games of the year? Well, I can only tell you my opinion, and my opinion is subjective. So what kind of games am I talking about? Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Blue Prince, and most notably right now, Hollow Knight Silksong. But there is another thing that those games also have in common that I feel like I need to bring up because particularly they apply to my content and my streams. All right? Clair Obscur, Blue Prince, Silksong. What is the common factor among all 3 of those games in regards to me and my content?
Who fucking cares?
Should I just tell you? Okay. The common factor is I streamed all 3 of them, and every time that I do, I cannot retain an audience. At all. Seriously. That's your fault. You're right. I should have designed the game myself, I guess. When I start playing any of those games, I lose audience. I'll give you a perfect example. Right now, I currently have 224 viewers on YouTube. I currently have 104 viewers on Kick. And if I booted up Silksong right now to play it, I would go down to 130 viewers on YouTube and 50 viewers on Kick. And I'm not exaggerating. But if I booted up Call of Duty, I would retain the viewership. In fact, the viewership might even go up. Wait, what? So if I play an overblown, overproduced, AAA game, comes out every year, never any different, same old song and dance, repetitive game loop over and over, I can get more viewers than playing the unique, best-in-class, small-time developed, but amazingly awesome, hit it on all cylinders, amazing Game of the Year contender? Yes, for some reason, this audience will not stick around for the best games. And I guess the question is, what gives? All right? Because I've heard various different reasonings for this. I've heard things like, well, these games are boring. I've heard things like, well, they're so popular, people have already seen them. Or we're actually playing them, so we don't want to watch, right? I've heard all these different rationales. And maybe in truth, the actual truth of the matter is somewhere in the middle of all of them. I am the streamer. I'm the creator. I'm the one who plays the games and tries to make entertaining streams and playthroughs for all of you.
My focus is on the live streams and not YouTube. I make more money off of Twitch than YouTube. I am a live streamer. I am not really a YouTuber anymore.
The goal of the stream that I put out is to get an audience, to hook that audience, to engage and entertain that audience so that they will want to, in turn, engage with me during the stream and then reciprocate with support. At this point, when he's doing this shit, he's just money, man. Okay, that's the point. That's the business model. I put out the free content. Hopefully the content is good enough for you. You like it, but you want to support it, and then I can stay in business, and I can support my family, and I can make a good living while you continue to get that level of quality content that you're enjoying because you supported it. There you have it. So if you take a look at the games that I'm playing, doesn't it make sense that I should focus on games that are going to bring in the most amount of viewers, that are going to bring in the most amount of engagement and the most amount of support? I think it does make sense. And if you look at Clear Obscure, Blueprints, there were sometimes those streams did well, and there were many times those streams did poorly. They were not hitting goals. Viewership was poor, but I continued to play them regardless. Why? Because I loved those games, and I knew those are Game of the Year contenders, and I need to play them, or else, number one, I'm doing myself a disservice as a gamer. Number two, when I get to the end of the year, there's no way that I can do like the best and worst games of the year if I don't play the best games. And number three, because quite frankly, I want to get some level of enjoyment out of what I'm doing. And not to say that I don't get enjoyment out of playing Call of Duty or something, but I feel like this job would have way less meaning to me if I wasn't allowed to play the best games. You understand? If I was told, you have to purposefully skip all the best games of the year because no one cares about them on your streams, just play this garbage instead, I would probably hate my job. I would never want to do this again. Seriously. And I understand that this is a business and it's my job. You know, I get that. It is about support and stuff like that. But at the same time, at some point, you got to kind of put your foot down and be like, no, I'm also going to try to enjoy myself while I'm doing it. That's the point of gaming. The point of video games is supposed to be enjoyment. If you're sitting there and you play a game for 5 hours on a stream and you don't enjoy a moment of it, you fucked up.
Very, very, very hypocritical.
You're doing it wrong. That's not the point of what was created. You understand? It's supposed to be for the joy of it. And I get it because it's all about money now. It's the same thing that happens with professional sports or wherever big money comes, right? Well, do you think that the pro athlete always loves what they're doing? No, but they should at the very least love the game they're playing. If they're going to make it their living and what they're going to do the most of, then they should actually have some level of enjoyment of doing it. I think that's been lost by a hell of a lot of people, okay?
Very, very, very hypocritical.
So, it is none of your concern how other content creators, your peers, your contemporaries, whatever, how they conduct their streams and how they run their businesses is none of your concern whatsoever. You know, you're fucking pretending just to try and fucking generalize and speak for like all of our content creators when this is all about you. And you demanding and needing and desiring far more fucking money you fucking deserve. It's just like, oh, it's just, nobody owes you anything. It's simple, it's a very fucking simple thing. If people think your content is worth giving money to, they will give money to it. The alternative, of course, is you're just going to sit there and beg and bitch and berate and whine and moan and fucking just make people feel fucking bad and guilt trip their fucking demented army of deadheads until they fucking fork over every single fucking bit of welfare money to give. It's just an endless fucking cycle, it really is. I mean, how much credit card fraud can Iron Chef Sakai fucking commit? How many alt accounts and sub accounts can that one individual use before Phil is satisfied?
I don't get it. So you understand where my frustration comes in. Best games of the year are coming out. I start playing them. I'm blown away. I love them. And the immediate feedback I get from the chat, this game's boring. Go back to Call of Duty. Go back to this other game where we get a quick laugh or whatever. We don't want to see you play this one because it's too long. That gets me. It's too long. It's too long. Isn't that supposed to be a good thing? Like if the game has a good story, good gameplay elements, don't you want more of it? Do I ever get bored of playing games? No, because I'm a variety gamer. I could get bored of a certain genre. Like when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, I was getting bored of fucking Baldur's Gate 3. The game is too long. I was like, I just want this to end, right? But a lot of people, no, the game's too long. I just can't follow it. I can't tune into that stream or whatever, right? So that's what I mean. It frustrates me when I know these are the best games. I want to put out playthroughs of them, and people aren't along for the ride. Instead, they say, well, I'll be back when you play so-and-so instead. But what about this being one of the best games of the year? I don't care. So honestly, I would like your feedback on this, okay? Because here's the thing. Some of these do get support. As of now, the reason that I've kept Hollow Knight Silksong in the rotation as primarily a daytime stream is because it has worked. Every single time that I've streamed Silksong, we've hit the support goal. So
yeah, that's after you held a gun to his fucking head and had a monumental crash out about how support was so bad when you fucking played it on a night stream.
I'm able to then keep it as a daytime stream, even though the attendance dwindles. Even though we go from 220 viewers down to 100-something, low hundreds, still I hit my support goal, so I'm able to still do that stream. Do you understand?
Thanks to one individual has deep pockets and wants to see you keep playing this fucking game. It's not organic, Phil. It's clearly not organic support in that regard. You got one individual fucking carrying the weight of the game on its shoulders to maintain its stays and day streams. Just to satisfy your own fucking ego.
And let's try to get some feedback, shall we? Please tag me in the chat. I want everyone's feedback on why this is. Gumbulon Prime, I'm just going to say this. What you said is so fucking stupid. He goes, gotta remember, people are here for you and you have to be entertaining. Dude.
Oh, we didn't see this. So, we'd won bingo by this point in time, so we fucking skipped this bit. This is what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to him responding to the fucking feedback. Oh, I hear that again. So, yeah. As I said, we'd won bingo and we said, fuck this shit with it because it was fucking insufferable. But now we're actually going to get to the point where this is why Phil was so goddamn annoyed and salty before the gameplay began. Because the feedback he was asking for and demanded from people, he wasn't very happy with.
Some feedback, shall we? Please tag me in the chat. I want everyone's feedback on why this is. Gumbulon Prime, I'm just going to say this. What you said is so fucking stupid. He goes, gotta remember, people are here for you and you have to be entertaining. Dude. If I wasn't entertaining, no one would be on this podcast. Okay? No one would watch my content. No one would.
A lot of people enjoy watching you, but it's not because you're fucking funny to laugh with, it's because you're funny to laugh at. You are a figure of fun and mockery for a lot of people. People look at you and they fucking make it's like it's like watching Phil is sometimes like therapy. Like self-therapy. Because you think to yourself, if you ever think to yourself that you're having like a rough time or whatever, just be glad you're not Phil. You spend like 10 minutes watching DSP, watching how miserable his fucking life is, watching how he has to fucking debase himself every single fucking day, basically groveling on his fucking hands and knees to strangers on the internet for fucking dollars every fucking 10 seconds, whatever. And you're thankful your life is not his fucking life. I wouldn't wish Phil's life on my own fucking worst enemy. He can keep his life, he can fucking have his fucking life. There is nothing to end there whatsoever fucking ever. Because the fucking, even though he's fucking, he gets wailed sometimes, yeah, but he fucking doesn't, it does nothing significant with that money.
Support it. There wouldn't be thousands of people who clip and restream. I'm entertaining. It may not be for the same reasons. Some could be positive, some could be negative, but people find me entertaining, you incredible fucking idiot. Or else no one would be here. That's the dumbest statement I've ever heard. Christian says, when you force yourself to play a game that you don't like, it comes through. I think you should just play what you like. Well, here's the thing. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, this is a business.
Did I participate in Small Business Saturday? I am Small Business Saturday. I am a small business. So I am the small business on Small Business Saturday. I'm working. So I didn't spend any money on small businesses. I am the small business. You guys who contributed today, you contributed to Small Business Saturday.
I do have to have streams that are going to pay the bills. So there may be a time when there's a game that I'm not particularly liking at that moment, but maybe I'll like it better later. That's happened. There's been a few games at first I don't like, or there's moments I don't like, but overall I do enjoy my experience, okay? Also, to be honest, it doesn't work. For example, like I've literally just talked about on this podcast, I love classic JRPGs. I would like to play more of them. I wanted to play Metaphor last year, but after playing 12 hours of the demo, we weren't hitting any goals whatsoever, and it was my least supported stream, so I had to drop the game and never play the full retail version. Okay? That's direct feedback I got from the audience. Now, let's say I said, well, screw it, I'm playing it anyway. So now I commit to an 80-hour playthrough. Okay? That could be upwards of 40 streams where every time I play it, I'm not making any money. How do I stay in business? The answer is I don't. And I've had to make tough decisions like this.
So, is this you flat out admitting, Phil always tries to fucking portray himself as somebody who's not in it for the fucking money. He's not in it, he's in it for the joy of gaming, for his passion for gaming. But here he is, basically flat out just admitting, you know what, it's all about the fucking money. You know, if he was true to his word and true to his fucking moral compass and all that garbage or whatever, he would do, the thing is, though, the best content creators, okay, here's something, I think you guys will agree with me on this one, the best content creators out there can fucking take any game and they can make it a very fun, watchable experience because of their personality shining through. You know? It doesn't have to be a fucking AAA game of the year or fucking whatever. No. The good content creators out there, especially the gaming ones where their personalities will shine through. And people want to watch it and fucking keep watching it because of the person that's playing the game, not because of the game itself. You know? Phil has never really clocked onto that, and he's like, he fails to grasp that essentially. No, when things are going well for him, it's all down to him. When things aren't going well, game's fault. Not my fault, game's fault. And he's never really truly, you know, understood that or accepted that, because it means that I actually can take accountability for the failings.
Where I have to say, this works, this doesn't. Stay with this, drop this. And there's nothing you can do. When you're an adult and you have responsibilities and this is your job, you have to make those tough decisions, okay? A lot of people don't. This is just funny to them, their hobby. They can do whatever they want because they have a 9 to 5 outside of it. Or they're so large, they're so huge.
So this is what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to do this as a job. Like YouTube content creation, I would fucking hate it doing as a job. You know, I am so fucking glad that what I'm doing right now is essentially for fun. I don't have to worry about fucking paying bills when I fucking, like, when I'm fucking, you know, doing the streams or whatever. You know, it's like, and I think, that's what I'm saying, I think, I mean, I don't know what, I mean, so many, it's actually incredible. The amount of people these days, especially younger people, who want to fucking become a YouTuber. Like, the people, they fucking watch all these big content creators, these big fucking streamers or whatever, you know what I mean? The fucking, like, Speed and fucking Mr. Beasts or whatever, and KSI from back in the day or whatever. People want to emulate that and be the next fucking big content creator or whatever, and oh, you know, I got millions of views and I got all this money. But it's like, it's such a, I don't think, That's something people don't understand. I think the kind of pressures that come with that. You know what I mean? Like, for the content creators that take their fucking shit seriously. You know what I mean? The best ones put a whole lot of effort and work into it when the camera's off. You know, they'll look at their analytics and they'll try and fucking study and think to themselves, this is a good thing, this is a bad thing, this kind of went for too long, whatever. You know, they'll fucking look to themselves and look to how to improve whatever and try and fucking make the best possible video for their audience. Or the best, like, you know, or stream whatever, you know what I mean? They will pay attention to the analytics, they'll pay attention to try and... But Phil just turns up, turns the camera on, turns the gameplay, you know, he turns up, camera on, record, you know, plays a game, camera off, fucks off. He doesn't pay attention to these sort of things. He doesn't study these things. He has no passion for it. You know? Phil has admitted for the longest time, Phil's admitted he doesn't actually like the whole content creation part of being a YouTuber. You know, he hates the whole thumbnail stuff, he hates titling videos, he hates uploading them. All he wants to do is sit there, play games and have fun. He wants other fucking people to take on the burden and responsibilities of trying to fucking make his shit look good.
That they don't have any financial problems because they're getting thousands and thousands of viewers a stream. They're rolling in dough. Well, that's not me. I'm the normal dude. The guy who has a normal life just like you, and I sit here and I enjoy games, and...
Hey, Cap. I'm calling Cap. I'm calling fucking Cap. Phil, your life is far beyond what is a fucking normal fucking life. You cannot fucking compare your fucking life to other fucking people. Phil, you're an entitled fucking cunt who basically has the internet, and fucking strangers on the internet fucking pay every single fucking bill for you when you demand it. Like, but it's a straight... So, yes, there's big content creators out there who get given lots of fucking money because of their personality, their entertainment, whatever. You know, but that's what I'm saying. They don't usually have to ask their audience or beg their audience for that. You know? It'll be given to them regardless, you know what I mean? They're very thankful, and I'm sure not sure. But for Phil to try and portray himself as a normal human being, I feel like that's an insult to humanity. I feel like that's an insult to humanity when he tries to compare himself to other human beings like that. Like, I feel offended. He's trying to portray himself as normal.
I have to play things that work for my job. No one goes to work, works an 8-hour shift, and the boss says, oh, you're just not getting paid for today because it didn't really help anything. I'm really hoping that at least a few days when I work this week, I'll make some money. You know? It's not how life works. I do think that playing everything that I want to play would never work. Just to be honest, okay? But...
Oh, he was in Whaled already? Wait, hold on. We went to line... Oh, I see. Oh, is this a final push? It's final push. Phil, there we go. Iron Chef Sakai's soccer account has returned, and they've gifted Phil Burnell 50 memberships. There you fucking go, so. Final push has returned. Phil has been whaled out already. I had a sneaky feeling, to be fair to you. I had a feeling that was going to happen, you know. So yeah, the whaling has begun. Does Phil respond to it, I wonder? Like, in the chat, is it in his chat right now? Like, is it there? Any acknowledgement from Phil, or is he just away fucking, you know, jerking off into a fucking till or something? Before going live. Who fucking knows, but no sign of him. Hey, but outside Phil's on the stream, what in the Findham's going on? So Phil has been whaled before the camera's even been turned on. Final Pish has turned up to Phil's stream and gifted him 50 members. So obviously that's so Phil, that's 3 times 50, you know? Which means Phil has hit the goal immediately. Phil has hit the goal without even turning the goddamn camera on. Which means he should be very happy today, shouldn't he? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
I'm okay with balancing. I'm okay with balancing things so that we have enough of the things that other people want and I want, or finding that happy medium to make ends meet, then I'm good with that. And that has been working. It has. It's just that sometimes there's tough decisions that have to be made on what gets played and what doesn't. All right. Suikoden 1 was well supported. Suikoden 2 is not being well supported. It is dipping in views and is dipping in support, and I want to keep it going. At this point, we're just reaching around the halfway point of the game, but I don't know if I can keep it going now because people aren't supporting it as much. You know, I really hope that today we can rally and hit the goal. I mean, here we are an hour into the podcast, almost done with the show, and I've raised what? Not even $20? That's horrible. That's not good. The whole idea was that I was trying to get a head start, so when I play Suikoden, we're good. But you see my point? Like, there's certain games that I love, that I think are great, and in some cases that the entire gaming community think are Game of the Year contenders, and I can't get people to come by the streams. And I don't know what to do about that. Buckwill says, what's the difference between yesterday's talk and today's podcast? Yesterday's talk wasn't a talk. It was a build-up session to get attendance before we started gameplay, and it lasted about 30 minutes. The podcast runs typically 90 minutes. The podcast has set topics that we cover that I like to have as segments, you know, a planned-out show, as opposed to those build-up things are just kind of messing around and killing time. It's a different vibe, completely. Here's your answer. So the thing is, I get people who are trying to be like helpful, but they don't understand that the way that they're saying things, it doesn't help. Like one person just says, "You're overcomplicating things."
I mean, the way that they're saying things doesn't help. I mean, does everyone have to fucking preface a fucking constructive criticism feedback by saying you did nothing wrong, you did everything correct? Guys, the way you're saying things isn't helpful. Blaming me is not helping things whatsoever. Ignore. But if you guys can stop blaming me and find a different solution as to why I can get, you know, that'd be great. Thank you.
If you absolutely never talked about income, if you never talked about support, if you didn't have goals, if you just played games and had fun, you'd be successful. Wrong.
False. Wrong. Incorrect. Negative. No.
Wrong. Do I know how I know that?
So, don't do that. Is Phil about to fucking allude to the fucking stream? So, okay, before, I know exactly what Phil's going to fucking say here, I'm pretty sure. One day after Phil had a big massive marathon where he was given quite a lot of fucking money, Phil ran an experiment a day later. So, one day after this big massive, very well supported marathon he had a whole stream where he never asked for a single dollar all day. The two streams combined, when Phil didn't fucking ask for a single dollar, saw Phil be given $150 for the entire day, which is not a bad return. If you think about it, $150 for the entire day without asking for a single fucking penny, that is an incredible return, you know what I mean? But Phil didn't think it was good enough because he wants $300 per day. And bear in mind as well, so this is one day after a very well supported marathon, which meant quite a lot of supporters may have been tapped out because they tried to support Phil during his very special marathon.
Because I've been doing this for 17 years, and I have the track record to show that that just doesn't work. There was a time when I didn't have to do that shit, right? There was a time when everything was based off ad revenue, and things were good. Those times are long fucking gone, dude. Long gone. In fact, the only streamers that don't have to talk about support are the streamers that have gone viral. The ones that hit the algorithm, and they get...
The bad man's live. The bad man's live. Hold on. No, what's he fucking wearing today? He looks like some sort of fucking depressed bowler. Well, he strike it like today, like, I struck it like today, final wish. Anyway, when does Raw Phil unmute Phil? Let's see how long it takes him. 2 seconds, guys. Wait, let's see, wait here.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay, good, fantastic. Raw Phil gets him straight away, fantastic. So we don't need to go to DSP, don't need to go to DSP Gaming and get the fucking, like, you know, his version. Raw Phil was on the ball today. Big ups to you, Raw Phil. We're going to keep watching this and build up, speed up juice, okay?
You get thousands and thousands of viewers a day. They don't ever have to mention goals or income. Literally every other fucking streamer does it. All right? I'm just going to say this as clearly as I can say it. You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't do this for a living. You wish you could.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, I do not wish... You know, YouTube content creation for a career is a fucking hard gig. You know, it's... I would highly recommend, if you're interested in doing YouTube, do it as a fucking hobby. Have fun with a fucking hobby. You know? But when you fucking try and turn YouTube into a fucking goddamn job, a proper fucking career, that's when you got to take it seriously. You know what I mean? And not only that, you're basically catering to the fucking whims of social media. And also YouTube as well, and the algorithm changes and all that shit. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. No. I would highly recommend, if you're interested in doing YouTube, keep it as a fucking hobby, keep it as a fucking, you know, let it be a fucking passion side project. Don't just throw all your eggs into one basket and go all in on YouTube, whatever content. You know, it's not impossible to do, but I wouldn't do it myself. Nah, fuck that shit. Oh hell. And yeah, as Sonny says, as I posted you, so Sonny shared my video earlier on. YouTube are implementing a whole bunch of different changes, and there's all sorts of things they're fucking doing apparently. And they've actually announced these changes. I'm surprised Phil's not picked up on it, you know? I thought it would be one of his hot topics today. Yeah, YouTube are doing things and they've announced things, but yeah. YouTube are constantly fucking fiddling with things, changing with things, tweaking things or whatever, and that can also impact all sorts of shit, you know. People are asking what changes. Hold on, I'll find it, hold on. I'll find it, you know. There was one particular change which might it might help Phil, if that makes sense. So let me get a video that Sonny shared with me. And it's timestamped here. Yep, let me just pause it. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. So this big bald bastard, this is Nick Nimmin. Not entirely sure, but yeah. It's a 15-minute long video. Major YouTube announcements, 30 new features coming. This is the one that Sonny identified when with me. which might be of benefit to it's not profit. Every bald person's profit. Anyway, sorry. Just that would be cool. But no. Well, I don't think profit wears specs, so no, that's no profit. Anyway, this is the one change that Phil might be happy about.
Next, if you're somebody that has a large YouTube channel or you get impersonated a lot with the type of content that you have, they have likeness detection rolling out. So this is going to work similar, to my understanding, this is going to work similar to the copyright system, where if somebody is using your likeness or they're taking your face and putting it on something else using AI or something like that, then YouTube is going to help you be able to detect that and be able to see, hey, this person's using that, so you can go check it out and take it down if you need to. If you're a
So there we go. That's one feature. So that YouTuber also, they're constantly fucking trying to do things and change things and tweak things or whatever. It's like it's fetting new features apparently. This is one of the many of them, you know what I mean? So I mean, yeah. If you guys are interested in like this video whatsoever, I've not seen the rest of it. I've only seen that bit, you know. But the whole video is in the chat. Link to it is in the chat. So you guys want to see all these upcoming changes that YouTube are announcing or whatever. So there you go. Let's get back to watching Phil's meltdown.
You watch big streamers and then you try to apply that to small-time people. That's not fair. In fact, that's insane. It means you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. Your opinion is invalid. I've tried different things. Doesn't work. When I bring up income and goals, I make them. When I don't bring up income and goals, no one contributes. It's pretty simple. Cause and effect. Here's what we're going to do right now. Let's get our first...
I mean, personally speaking anyway, I'm glad that I'm not... Fuck off, Prophet. Two things. Prophet responded to the bald jibes by sharing a link to this pair. Who the fuck's this person? Prophet says, I'm no longer bald. Who the fuck's this guy? Who the fuck's this? It's a wig. Fucking, I have no idea. But yeah. Anyway, get back to what I was about to fucking say. I was knock off Fabio. Yeah, it's actually a good shout. Knock off Fabio. Yeah, a good shout. Nice watch. But cool. But you're back to... It's annoying. I was about to make a very nice point there, and then we're derailed by Prophet and his luscious locks that are fake. But no. I'm glad I never have to ask for money to fucking make ends meet. I'm glad I don't have to fucking beg people for money. I'd rather work for money and earn my money and be... like, you know, also I got a normal job anyway. Most of my fucking money, almost all the money I get, also comes from working my job. And the money, as well as that, of course, when I do bingo streams, you guys are so incredibly fucking supportive, and I'm so grateful for that. I mean, it's undeniable, to be fair. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay YouTube or whatever. I mean, this is a little side thing I do on top of me working every day and all that jazz, but it certainly is very helpful. The money I get from YouTube as well, thanks to you guys being so supportive. It goes towards things like, also, you know, I get to fucking pay off bills earlier, I get to fucking treat myself and my partner to a wee, like, you know, extra little date night here and there. It certainly helps, it's a big massive influence. You know what I mean? But I'm glad I'm never in a position where I have to fucking just sit there and demand and beg and just say, guys, you know, the bingo's no starting until someone, you know. But Phil does, Phil says this with a straight face, with no sense of shame whatsoever. But his begging business model is effective and it works and it has worked and he'll keep on fucking doing it. You know, it's like there's no shame whatsoever when he fucking says this. It's like you guys aren't allowed to fucking tell him to stop begging because like, yeah, it's just crazy. It's like, and I would feel so ashamed of myself if I had to act like Phil.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Mercer for popping their 13-month bingo Barry Mercer message saying sup to you, Mercer, hope you're doing well. Is it Mercer or is it a strange C, or is it Merker, or is it Mercher, what kind of, or is it Mercer? Was I right the first time? I'm always kind of concerned I'm butchering names without meaning to fucking butcher names. You know what I'm saying? So I automatically assumed it was a silent, or it was like an S, that C, so it was like Mercer. But yeah, I might be wrong. If I have been butchered, I do apologise. And we have a free space of likes, which is fantastic stuff indeed. I think I added it already. I added it already. There we go. It's right there. The one free space we have so far is for that likes. So thank you guys for liking the stream so far. 25. Every 25 likes we get a free space. So there we go. We're 25 down so far. I've got a free space already.
Sub of the day on Kick right now. Let's get a tip bigger than $2. Let's get a new top super chat on the leaderboard. So let's beat $6.83. Let's get some support from all around on there right now.
Stop it.
Buckwell will let me ban you first. He says, are you open to real legit feedback? Because I've given you feedback before and you banned me. No, you see, you don't understand what feedback is. You don't. There's a difference between constructive criticism and either being unfair or toxic. If you actually have a constructive suggestion for improvement, that is something that I can apply or at least consider, versus you're just doing it all wrong and that's your problem, but then you have nothing to say positive about what you could do to improve.
I just love Phil's idea of constructive criticism is tell me how to fucking do it. Like, you're not allowed to tell Phil he's doing something bad or wrong without fucking telling him the right way to fucking do it. Which is such a bizarre fucking way to approach it. Like, you know, it's like trying to tell a mass murderer who wants to mass murder people to stop killing people. And you're like, well, you can't just tell me to stop killing people. I want to kill people. If I'm not meant to kill people, what should I do instead? Just telling me to stop killing people is not constructive criticism. Mercer sounds great, anyway, say it. So, I'm probably butchering it, but you'll fucking accept it because it's all Scottish sounding. Okay, no worries, thanks. Fuck it, Phil. Phil does not want constructive criticism. Phil wants to be told by his audience the fucking easiest method for him to try and get as much money from that same audience as possible. That's all he wants. He doesn't. Phil's trying to imply. See, people are telling him he's doing this wrong, he's doing that wrong, and these are valid complaints.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
These are very valid fucking complaints. But Phil says, no, without you tell me how to do it instead or whatever, doing something better, you know, he just dismisses it completely. Thank you very much to Shane Lawson for gifting membership, and that membership went to Day Tractor. So there you go. Day Tractor is now a Bingo Barry member, courtesy of Shane Lawson's generosity and gifting a membership. Good stuff indeed. And remember, this rant that Phil's having right now is aimed towards Buckwell, and as Prophet points out, Buckwell's this person that has solely financed the American truck sim streams and even bought the DLCs for Phil. Buckwell has been a big supporter for Phil, especially the truck sim streams, and yeah, this crazy ass looking rant from Phil yesterday. Buckwell had to peace out yesterday. Buckwell went and said, okay, I'm out here, after this rant was over. He gave him like 500 kicks, or whatever, and said, I'm out. Goodbye. And yeah, he may as well be a Cuckwell. He keeps coming back. He keeps coming back despite all the fucking abuse that Phil throws his fucking way. Some people are just fucking suckers for it, I guess.
Or if it's been something that literally I've said a million times why I can't do. Like, for example, you know I cannot do a fan lobby, because if I do, the trolls will take up half the spots and ruin the lobby for the real fans. There's no point in even doing it. So then if you say, well, it's your own fault because you don't do fan lobbies, you're just trolling. I've already logically explained why I can't do it. Just because you emotionally want the fan lobby doesn't mean I can make it happen. I can't finger snap the trolls away and make them go away, so you just don't feed the trolls. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. If you have something constructive to say that you can actually add, great. But if not, then keep it to yourself, because no one gives a shit about your toxicity.
Nobody fucking cares. Stop that shit.
There you go. Fucking cares? So is there any final topics, anything that anyone wants to bring up? Can we get some final support? If not, we're literally ending the show at $28, which means, once again, this is going to be an impossible climb to hit a goal with Suikoden into. And it's going to suck. I want to hit the goals. I want to be keeping the momentum. I want Suikoden to continue. We're having a great time with the playthrough. I can't make people support certain kinds of games. There's nothing I can do about it. As much as I talk them up and I enjoy them and I play them. And
Broside Phil has seen current DSP right now, and apparently DSP is super low energy today. Maybe that's the impact of being whaled immediately. You know? So he's ready to hit his goal immediately before the camera's even turned on, so maybe Phil just, you know, maybe just Phil's dialing it in, you know? He doesn't even need to fucking try and ask for money because he's had a goal immediately and instantly. Fucking happy days for Phil, you know what I mean? The goal's hit straight away. Courtesy of one individual being supportive. So Phil's like, well, fuck it, whatever. He's on 180 currently, there you go. So on top of the final push member bomb, he's also received 30 additional dollars. And Calvin Dutchman's got his own theory. Not gonna lie, you think Cuckwell is Ryan? You mean OIC? Wasn't Ryan OIC, or is that a different person? But you think Dumpy Koala was also Ryan? Cuckwell's following the same modus operandi and speech patterns? Yeah. Do you mean the kind of patterns as well when they kind of just wail out? So they'll do like big massive super chats without a message attached to them, and then also just random member bomb heavily as well. That kind of pattern. Yeah. You're not the first person to have said that. You know, so a lot of people share those sentiments with you. So yeah, you may very well be right, you know, but it seems to be very similar patterns with this whaling, with previous whalings.
You know, try to make them positive experiences. I don't know what to do about them. I'm just gonna go on a brief break. It's not gonna be long. In fact, maybe I don't even want to play a clip. You know what? I'm just gonna go use the bathroom quickly.
Well, this is what we saw yesterday. We ended Bingo, okay? And before ending Bingo, this is what we're fucking watching live. This other meltdown here.
I'm gonna come back, turn off the lighting, and we're gonna start with Suicode N2. So now, just like I said, attendance will now dwindle. We're gonna go down to like 150 or less on YouTube. I bet we'll go down to like 50 on Kick, even though we had 120. Watch. But guys, I mean it now. Support this goddamn stream right now. I mean it. I don't want this game, which I love, and I want to share with you. I want to share my passion for gaming with you.
Sure. What the fuck?
I want you to support this stream to show that every one of you that says, just play what you love, you should be here right now supporting Suicode N2. Because if you say that's the best course of action, then you should support what you think is the best course of action. And that's the problem. People talk, but they don't act. So they say, just play whatever you want, you'll be successful. Well, I'm doing that literally right now. I'm about to play Suicode N2, which I want to play. Now support Suicode N2. Get it? You need to put your money where your mouth is. You need to support these things, or else I can't do that. I want to play more games that I like, but I need people to actually show up for them so that I can play them. So do it right now. Let's go. Let's get a super chat. Let's get a sub. Let's get a membership. Let's get a tip. Let's get some kicks. Corpse Fire says the game's very boring, though. Well, then shut the fuck up. I don't care. You say I should play what I like. I like this game. I don't find it boring, so I'm going to play it. And you're going to support it. Or else shut up about playing what I like. I'm tired of hearing the bullshit. See, you don't like it when I speak facts. When I speak rational fact, you don't like that. Well, everyone says just play what you want and you'll be successful. Okay, I'm about to. Run for the hills, everyone. He's playing Suicode and
What music is this?
Then shut up. Then don't say that. But people keep saying it. And I keep saying that's not reality. That if I just played what I wanted all the time, I wouldn't be successful. And they'd be, oh, no, that's just because it's your attitude. It's that. No. You want to know what it is? It's the fucking troll pieces of shit who scare people away who like this content. Because there's a ton of people who like this, but they won't show up to my streams because they're of the impression if they show up, they're going to be harassed. Which probably isn't far from the truth. Let's say someone really likes this game and just happens upon my stream. Oh, I want to send Phil $10. Now they get harassed for it. So why would they want to come support my stream? I've never experienced that before on anyone else's stream. You're right. I'm the lucky one, right? Who gets this vortex of mentally deficient fucking weirdos who won't leave my viewers alone. It's ass. It's not fair. I should be able to play what I like and have a positive audience. I'm not allowed to because of these shitbags, okay? You want me to speak matter-of-factly? That's the truth. It's these shitbags who fucking ruin everything. I can't have a positive audience. How could I? In fact, think of it this way. When you come to my stream and you make fun of me, well, now you're protected. Now you know that the shitbags won't come after you. So I want you to think about that. How fucked up that is. And when people come and say, cultivate an audience, I can't. You can't cultivate an audience when you have toxic shit. That's like saying, just make a nice greenhouse, cultivate the plants. So you start growing plants, but someone is putting poison gas into your greenhouse and you have no ability to stop it. There's no way to ventilate the greenhouse. So everything you're growing, you're doing right and it dies anyway. It sucks. I wish that these businesses would clamp down on this garbage, because if people wouldn't basically steal my shit and harass the viewers, then I'd be fine. I'd be able to play games like Suicode, right? But
I'll tell you what, when Phil is having these incredibly toxic rants, the random little sound effect of something giving like fucking $1 or $2 is just hilarious. It's so out of place, and it fucking makes Phil's rant not serious in the fucking slightest. You know what I mean? It just, clown mode is activated while he's fucking being all angry.
I can't, because then it doesn't work, right? And it's hilarious because every time that I talk fact, the actual freaking out and spurging of the detractors begins. Because it's kind of like, you don't want to ever look at your own reflection, so then when you get talked to with facts, you can't handle it, so your head fucking fries. Because they're spurging out right now in the kick chat. They can't take the facts that I'm spewing. Instead they're like, oh no, it's this. No. You just can't handle facts. You don't like facts. You like your narrative, this cozy narrative that you've created around yourself, this blanket of weirdos and really mentally deficient people that you wrap yourself in every day to make you feel like you're normal. You're not. You're not normal. You come and you harass my viewers. You try to harass me and my family. You're not normal. You're the fucking problem with human existence, actually. Right? You are. These people are so fucking weird. The way that they behave, they're not normal humans. You're not. If you're part of these hate groups, the restreamer watchers and all this, you're not normal. You're fucking mentally deficient, and you really should seek help because you're not having a normal human existence. You're fucked.
So apparently none of you guys are normal. Apparently you guys are fucking mentally fucked. You're not normal human beings. Yeah, there you go. I guess none of you fuckers are normal then, you know? Ellis said it, so it must be true.
I'm the one having a normal human existence. I got a happy home life. I get to stream games all day. What are you doing?
Got a full-time wife.
You're sitting there harassing my positive viewers who want to be here for Suicode. Really quick, I'm going to use the bathroom.
I love how Phil's viewers, the positive ones are the ones that give him money. The ones that are there not giving him money, they're not positive. No.
And then we're going to begin. All right? I'll be right back. Now, guys, again, you want to say positive things. Just play what you like. Cultivate a positive audience. Then let's do that today with Suicode, but please support the stream. Guys, hope you're having a good time. Again, if you are, please like the stream. Liking the stream helps for engagement, and if anyone could go above and beyond and support in any other way, I would appreciate that. Really slow night for support, which is not a good sign for this kind of variety game. You know, I'm enjoying myself, but I'm probably not going to be playing this long term if people don't support the streams, just being honest. the point. I need people to actually support the positive stuff. So please do. We've already gotten about a third to the goal. Let's hit the goal for Suikoden today. Okay, I'll be right back. Viewership hasn't dipped that much yet today. Well, that's good, but it will. Whenever I play this game, my viewership dips tons. Seriously, it's so sad. It's a great game. It's a JRPG classic.
For most content creators out there, it's normal for content creators to have their audience drop over time. The longer I play in the game, the more people just fucking dip out saying, okay, I can't. Like, not everyone can stay there for the full fucking stream. Like, I just love how Phil hasn't, like, understood this shit. This is not a Phil Burnell problem. This is an issue that affects almost every single content creator out there. Like, if you've been streaming for hours and hours and hours, it's hard to retain that same audience for hours and hours and hours because people have fucking lives usually. People fucking have to, like, do stuff, go to fucking work or are going to fucking, like, meet up with friends or whatever, or go to fucking sleep or fucking anything. But no, Phil's like, well, everyone should fucking stay here for 3 hours or 4 hours and fucking watch me play this ancient fucking game or whatever, you know what I mean? Very poorly. Oh, I beg for fucking money every fucking 30 seconds.
But people just don't respect the classics. I don't know where to go. Where the hell did he go? This game makes you want to have sex with men? No, that's your gayness that's making that happen. Your homosexuality.
Ow. Oh, he's...
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
Ow.
That has nothing to do with Suikoden 2. This game does not make anyone feel any kind of sexual feelings for any particular race or gender or creed or anything. That's you. But, deep down inside of you, you've been repressing it for many years, and now it's finally coming to the forefront, so you have to find a scapegoat, a straw man, perhaps. So you blame Suikoden 2 for all of your problems, when in reality, it was always your deep down feeling that you had inside. But an absolutely ridiculous thing to say.
Blaming a video game for all of your fucking problems? Projection isn't much.
On my stream today. Beaver Bother did a $1.50 tip. He says, can we switch games during the break, because this is boring?
This game is fucking boring. It seriously is. The whole first 10, 20 minutes is so boring.
No. Everyone says to me, Phil, just play what you like. That's what you should do. Stop worrying so much about everything. Just play what you like. So I'm going to play Suikoden 2, and you're going to support it. Thanks for the $1.50 tip. So we're at 49 to support, guys. Please support Suikoden 2. Sadly, this has been historically the one stream I'm doing that is not getting great support, and we're not hitting goals. I'm not even kidding. We have hit the support goals the last 8 to 9 straight streams that we've played games. This is the only one not hitting goals. Let's go right now. How about let's get a sub on Kick, because we haven't had a legit sub today. We only had a resub. We did get a membership. Let's get a super chat to make the new top super chat. Let's get a tip bigger than $2 to become the new top tip. Let's go. Let's hit some support right now. Support for the classic. Support for Suikoden 2 right now. La 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 la. Guys, come.
Tar Campin Dutchman tipped £1.
Ah.
The Ryan modus operandi. 1. Come in with a sock.
Yes.
2. Whale and donate.
Yes.
3. Try to fraternize with actual LARPers, parrot troll memes.
Yeah, usually.
4. Try to control the stream with paid for games and DLC.
Yes.
5. Question why DSP can't take criticism. 6. Get banned over that.
Generally speaking, that's kind of how it usually goes, yeah. That's, but so far, it seems that this final push person isn't saying a huge amount. Like, they very, from my understanding, they very rarely talk in Phil's stream. Like, even the big massive super chats will usually have no message attached to them. So, I don't know, but yeah, it's, you're right, usually, that is usually how they operate. Which is how usually people can usually spot with their fucking soccer accounts. But thank you very much, Cameron Rushman, for a tip. Very kind of you indeed to tip, and of course that goes towards the Bingo prize fund.
Classic. Support for Suikoden 2 right now. La 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 la. Guys, come on, let's get some people talking. On YouTube, the chat is completely dead.
Interesting. It's cool looking at that board. You guys are super quiet today. What's going on? Why are you guys not talking to me? Did you fall asleep, everybody? Are you asleep on the stream? Should I turn some like lullabies on for you guys? La la loo, la la loo.
Shut up, bitch!
Peace me.
Shut the fuck up!
Wake up! Let's chat, let's talk about the game. You're having a robust debate on Kick about anime and RPGs, oh yeah? Am I included in the debate? It would be nice to be included in the discourse of my own stream.
No one, literally no one is talking.
Phil, nobody was stopping you from joining a fucking debate. If there was an interesting debate that was happening in your stream chat, then you are welcome to join in the debate and fucking contribute to the fucking debate. Of course, if you have anything of substance to fucking say. If not, then just let people keep debating. Of course, that's not allowed though, because that means they're ignoring DSP, and DSP must get attention paid to him at all times for all 4 hours of the fucking stream.
Everyone's having their own conversations about bullshit. What are you talking about?
Do I think I'll play DQ7 despite how this game is performing overall? I have no clue. I would love to play Dragon Quest 7, but again, here's the weird, crazy, almost, how can I say, contradictory statements that I get from people in my audience. I get told, hey Phil, if you would just play games you love, if you would just do what you want, rather than worrying about income and hitting goals and the like, you'll hit your goals. Seriously, just play whatever you want, your passion will come through, and people will just care and support.
So, Phil, if somebody told you that, then they were promising you something they couldn't fucking deliver, because there's no guarantees that's ever going to fucking happen. But usually it is encouraged, but usually people are encouraged to fucking do things that they enjoy fucking doing. Especially when it comes to content creation, because usually for the most part that means your fucking passion for that fucking thing will shine through. And people tend to fucking appreciate that. Now, Phil is just basically flat out admitting he can't follow his passion because he's too busy chasing the bag. He'll never say that because, even though it's factually true, he'll never admit it because it would just make him the biggest hypocrite in the whole fucking world, which he fucking is anyway.
Here I am playing Suikoden 2, which I love. It's a great game. One again from my youth. This has been my least supported stream that I've done in months. And every time I play, too, take a look. Since I started playing, I think we raised, what, 10 bucks? And every time I play, it's like this. And every time I do a JRPG, it's usually like this. So I don't know what else to say. It's not that I don't have passion for the games and I'm not playing what I like. It's that people won't support certain styles of games for whatever reason. So, you know, I don't know. You're right. It's a fair enough statement to say, hey, Dragon Quest 7, the remake, are you going to play it after what's going on with this? I have no idea. I legit don't know what to do about it. I might or might not play it. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Well, we got to a third of our goal at least. Sadly, we raised most of that on the podcast. I do appreciate those of you who are here chilling. And I appreciate you guys for your support, who have supported. It sure would be great to get some more support, considering that I love this game and I want to keep it in the rotation. But, you know, I'll be honest, it's getting pretty rough to play the game. It's just we're not getting a lot of support from many people when I play it. And it sucks because I love classic JRPGs. Like I said, we've hit 9 straight streams where I hit my goal. Now we're doing this, and we're at a third of the goal, and it looks like we're probably not going to get much support at all again. And it's sad. I love the game. I think we should be getting support. We should be getting an audience for it, and I just don't know. That is $5.11. Thank you, Harundum. I appreciate.
So can someone tell me how old is Suikoden 2? Like, Phil said he played it when he was a kid. So he's shocked and surprised that people are not showing up for this very old fucking game that he played when he was a kid or whatever. He's wondering, where is everyone? Well, Phil, it's not exactly a hot new game, is it? Phil's wondering why a game that's very fucking old, that people would have probably fucking played for a long time, is not getting much traction and viewership. It came out in 1998. For fuck's sake. Was Rihanna even born yet? I'm not even sure.
Appreciate that. So now we're at the 59 of support. Can we get to halfway to the goal? It would be great if we get to 75. Seriously, I know that it's hard with this game to get any support. It would be great to get to 75 today. So, guys, it's time for a break. This will be about a 10-minute break roughly, and then we'll come back 90 more minutes of Suikoden 2 on the stream. Again, when I come back, it would be great if we could get some support. We've hit a third of the goal, but please, let's keep going. Let's get some more support for classic RPGs. I love this game. I don't want to have it out of the rotation, but it's the only game we're not hitting goals. I'm not even kidding. We just hit like 9 straight streams of goals, and now we're not going to hit it for this game. That's upsetting. Please support classic RPGs, all right? But in the meantime, enjoy some clips.
No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever.
I'll be right back. So now, honestly, everybody, you know, being honest take here. Everyone says, Phil, if you would just play whatever you wanted, and you would not be mentioning things like...
Holy shit, he just basically kept repeating the same thing over and over and over again.
Like, goals and stuff on the streams, you'd be successful, right? So here we are. Hour into Suikoden. In that hour, we made, what, 10 bucks? I take it back, maybe we made like 20, because I think we actually started around 38.40, right? We had 90 minutes left. And I like this game a lot. This is a game from my childhood. This is one of the games I was looking forward to the most over the years, kind of like a bucket list kind of a deal, where I knew that I liked these games, and I always wanted to play them. I played the first one, you guys loved it, and supported it. Here we are all these months later, and now you're throwing pennies at me at Kick, right? So, please support the stream, and in fact, I'm going to make a special post on X and on my channel right now.
A big tweet, that's right guys, Phil sent out a big tweet. It was not very effective.
Because I'm just going to show how hypocritical some of this stuff is that people say to me.
We're having a great chill time in Bassmaster tonight, but sadly support is very slow, the slowest we've even seen on a Bassmaster stream. I'd love to add a new lure to the hat tonight, so if you can swing by and support, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
People always say to me, just play. I can't. Why can't?
There it is.
What the hell? Where is
Oh
this?
my
keyboard
god, I
going?
can't even type.
There it is. It wouldn't work. I kept doing it a million times. It wasn't working. Okay. Just play what you want, and people will.
Oh, I know what he's confused. He was confused at trying to fucking find those wee fucking, you know, the what do you call them? The fucking speech marks or whatever. He was trying to get the speech marks fucking thing there, and he couldn't fucking get it. Hold on. Let's see Phil again. This is Phil with his expert typing. Quotation marks, speech marks, the same thing roughly, innit?
Me, just play. I can't. Why can't? What the hell? Where is this keyboard doing? There it is. It wouldn't work. I kept doing it a million times. It wasn't working. Okay. Just play what you want, and people will show up and support.
Exclamation mark.
Well, I'm playing Suikoden 2 now, one of my all-time faves. So, where are you?
Phil fucking screaming at everyone, where are you? Oh my god. It reminds me of... I find it. British-style people who like their football might know who the words "where are you" will remind you of. A certain chef. Oh, hold on. Oh, for God's sake, hold on a second. Let me find this. It's hard to... I'll try and explain the context of this soon. Hold on. Hold on. This is oh, for God's sake. It's so random. At Phil yelling, "Where are you?" So, there's a football club in England owned by, they're called Norwich, and they're owned, well, one of the owners at the time was Delia Smith. And at half time, she felt like she had to rally the troops. So, yep, she went onto the pitch at half time with a microphone and said this bizarre thing. And yeah, she is lit. I mean, she was probably fucking steaming. Like she was probably steaming. So seeing Phil just like, you know, yell like, "Where are you?" This fucking tweet just reminds me of just like this fucking thing. Oh hell, but yeah, fucking ridiculous. So that's anytime I just see like, "Where are you?" I just think of fucking Delia fucking Smith drunkenly in the pitch at Norwich demanding the fans get rallied support. Hey, when you're one of the chairmen of the club, you know you can do those sort of things, I guess. Where are you?
Come to stream, engage, and support, and let's get it for the classics. There you go. Will anyone actually show up? Probably not. I almost doubt it.
Who
But I'm
fucking
gonna try.
cares?
I'm just upset. Look what I said. 150 people on YouTube, that's it? How many do we have on Kick? Like 20? We probably have like 50, right? But I mean, no one shows up for the classics, and everyone says, just play what you want. Okay, here's a classic I want to play. No, you shouldn't have played that. Well, then it's not play what I want. That's not the case at all. You're saying don't play what you want. You won't support me when I play what I want, right? That's what you're literally saying. It sours the experience. I want to be able to sit back and relax and enjoy the game and not feel like, well, here's the stream where everything goes wrong and sucks. Even though we've had an insane cool streak of support. No support for this today. Just
Oh, I'm so fucking sorry. I just seen a wee notification on fucking Twitter. Poor Otter. Turn on King Jad VCMP's bingo stream. See Delia Smith. No idea what's going on. Where are you? Where are you, Otter? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Found him. Fucking go. Oh my god. I mean, it's because in my defense, Phil said it first. Well, technically, Delia Smith said it first years ago, but you get what I'm saying.
because it's an old game. It pisses me off. What's hypocritical? What's hypocritical is that people say, hey, just play what you want and everything will be fine. Then I play what I want and then people don't show up for support. So you're full of shit. That's not the case at all. It's not I can play what I want. I have no freedom to play what I want. Because if I play what I want, people don't show up. It's that simple. Okay? It's that simple. So then don't be hypocritical and say that shit. Just admit it. Just admit, no, you're not free to play what you want. And, you know, you have to kind of play these stupid memeable games and crappy games and AAA games that everyone seems to want. All right, let's continue. Please support the stream if you haven't. Let's do as best as we can, even if we can't hit this goal. Even if we get to like halfway to the goal, we get to 100, that's better than nothing. And right now, we barely hit a third of the goal. Please support Suikoden 2. Okay.
What the fuck, Meth Bear?
Meth Bear tipped £3. Phil's anxiety causing invisible distress is entertaining and deserved. Don't let this distract you from the fact that in 1998, The Undertaker threw mankind off hell in a cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's table.
As God is my witness, he is broken in half. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, that's a very pertinent point, Methbear, for sure. You know what I mean? And to be fair, Undertaker didn't want to do that. He was kind of a Mankind. Mick Foley's like, you're going to fucking do it. You're doing this to me and it's going to be good. For fuck's sake, why? That was a, yeah. That was a classic for sure. Shit, man, that was... We cannot let distract us from Mankind. Getting fucking battered left, right and centre. Oh hell, man, that was unbelievable. Yeah. Still, obviously, you know, even if you don't like wrestling, it's something incredible to fucking watch. You know what I mean? Just to fucking, I'm so baffled how he fucking managed to get through that. You know, fucking going through a team, thrown off the top. You know, he climbed back up, then fell through the fucking roof of the cell, which wasn't meant to happen apparently. And lands awkwardly as fuck down the fucking mat. You know, he gets knocked, I think, for like a minute or two. Like, so people distracting, like, people are trying to buy time so they can fucking wake him up again, just to get him back conscious. It's like a fucking tooth that goes through his fucking lip or something. It's fucking mental. But long story short, Mankind thinks he suffered. He doesn't suffer like Phil Burnell does these days. Now that is true suffering that Phil Burnell is going through right now. Thanks for the tip, though.
Stalking Tiger with a $2 super chat says, I saw your tweet and now I've sneaked out of work to send this. Well, thanks. Wow. The tweet was very effective. So far, it's raised $2. Very nice. So now we're up to 61 bucks of support. Thank you to Stalking Tiger for the spinning bird kick. King Furbs says, in the last 15 minutes, are you ready? You made $1.15. He's counting. King Furbs is counting on kick. He says, I made $1.15. So basically, everyone who's doing it, I'm going to end up making like $5 by the end of today on it. Watch. All this single kick spam. It's absolutely ridiculous they set it up like that.
Oh, Broside Phil is are you pointing out Phil's shilling, or are you shilling your own stream tomorrow? Yes, I want to go. Just fucking go, you dafty. Yeah, I'm sure I want to fucking go. Don't. Yeah, there you go. So Broside Phil is promoting his stream tomorrow. Big stream for Broside Phil tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Friday. So I'm so sorry. I said tomorrow. My bad. Friday. Okay, so Friday. Dear DSP Dents, remember, you can take that money and help rescue child victims. Dear normal people, you can too. Go check out my fundraiser for National Centre for Missing and Exploited Children on Tiltify. The link to it right there as well. I'm going to send you guys a link to this tweet so you guys can engage with that tweet and do whatever you want with it, but I know that jazz. Here we go. So yeah, good stuff indeed. So yeah, let me just hit like and let me repost that and all that jazz, and you guys can check that yourself, not jazz. Yeah, if all goes according to plan, hopefully I'll be able to. I'm busy on Friday, but I'm hoping to also catch some of Broside Phil's stream on Friday at some point, you know. So fingers crossed that'll happen. So remember, that's happening Friday. Friday. Not tomorrow, but Friday.
Guys, if you are watching Toycode N2, please support the stream. Can we get to halfway to the goal at least? We're at, what, 66? Guys, get us to 75 right now, please. Can we get, like, one tip, a super chat, a gifted sub, something to get us to halfway to the goal? This is ridiculous. It really is. It's ridiculous that I play good games. People tell me to play what I want, I do, and no one will support the games. Oh, well, that's too old. Oh, it's a JRPG, it's boring. Like, come on.
Sitting on here on stream, screaming at me, demanding I play other games, like, oh, I want to see Phil play Code Vein. I want to see Phil play Astro Chain. Why is he playing Wily Wars? Why is he playing old games? Why is he doing... Shut the fuck up. All right, it's not gonna help. All it's gonna do is piss me off even further. Like I'm not happy about the situation as it is.
Seriously, it's bullshit. I'm calling it out. It is. It's bullshit. So people are full of it. Every single person from now on, I'm serious. Every single person from now on who says just play what you want, I'm just gonna ban them.
Banned. Gone.
Oh God.
Ghost of Derridge tipped £1. Is there a possibility that I can go and help find them?
Jesus!
FBI, open up! Get the fuck out of here!
So, yeah. That, for God's sake, that stalker's oh fuck. Jesus Christ. Hey, Derek, leave those kids alone. You creepy bastard. You made Broside Phil waste perfectly good whiskey. That's God as my witness. He's got bourbon on his cape. For fuck's sake. Too far. Well, thanks for the tip. Very kind of you indeed. I should really add these tips. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me add these tips to the bingo prize one before I forget. 2 seconds. Yeah, I think that's Oh, it's like 5, so hold on.
And quite frankly, those people
There we
who
go.
make
There you
that
go.
shit up
All the bingo prize fund tips have been added. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, there's like 5 minutes to go in this compilation. Let's just get through it and then we can start bingo.
Forever.
I'm just gonna ban them right from the chat right there. I'm gonna publicly humiliate them.
What the fuck?
Because they say it all the time, but where the hell are they when I play what I want? They're not here. So we're gonna see how long that shit lasts. Okay. Well, thank you to Johnny Garlic Enjoyer, Penny Fairy, and anyone else who's been doing those single kicks all day. I have no idea what they're gonna add up to, nor do I have the ability to figure that out because they haven't added it yet. But once they do, it'll be nice to see if and when I made anything. You know, we'll have to find out. There's no way to figure that out right now. Real Huge Asshole actually just gifted a sub to Penny Fairy. Thank you, Real Huge Asshole. I appreciate that. So we're up to 76 of support. We got a half an hour left on the stream. Can we get to 100 of support in the next half hour? If we get 100 of support for Sweet Code N, I would actually be happy. I'm serious. I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, all right, at least we got decent support for the classic JRP.
I just love at this point in time, it's not about hitting the goals. Where the audience get absolutely nothing for Phil getting $100. You know, it is $150 or bust for the audience. It doesn't. If Phil gets $1 on a stream or $149 on a stream, the audience get the exact same thing. Nothing. It has to be $150 or absolutely fucking nothing at all. That is, you know, and even then, the reward of the audience is him fucking getting 1 goal closer to stuff in his face full of fast food. So sitting there begging for $100 when there's no incentive for the audience whatsoever to get you there is just fucking bizarre.
PG. But can we do it? Chairman, I also really like this game a lot, and I don't want to stop playing it. I don't. Yeah, guys, please, let's get to 100 of support. I'm serious. Let's get a couple subs. Let's get a tip. Let's get a super chat. Can we get to 100 of support? Support for the classics. Support for the fun games I absolutely love and want to keep playing. By the way, I went the wrong way. Exactly. Prophet Wonder says 19 more bucks. Let's go. Let's hit the goal. Excuse me, 25 more bucks. Let's go. Let's get to 100 bucks right now. Someone, let's go. Let's hit $100 of support for Sweet Code N2 right now. Let's get 5 subs. Let's get a tip. Let's get a super chat. Let's get some support. For God's sakes, let's get some support. Come on. Come on.
Suck on this. Yeah! Almost instantly kill.
You missed. Your future stepdad gifted a sub to Chill Dude 22. So far, no one has done more than 1 sub today. That gets up to 81. Guys,
I love the shaming. No one's done more than 1 sub. Why? Has anyone got any theories as to why future stepdad has stopped whaling? Didn't he used to give a lot of subs to Phil? And now is very, very minimal. It's kind of strange how the behaviour has changed over the course of time.
we've got 10 minutes left. Can we get to 100 bucks of support for Sweet Code N? Let's go. Now is the time. Now is the time to strike while the iron is hot. Let's go. We're in position. Dragon armor. Yes. We are in striking distance. Let's go. Less than 20 bucks to hit 100 bucks. Okay. All right, folks. Well, another fun stream with good progress in Sweet Code N2. I hope that you enjoyed. We're now with the Knights Matilda, and we'll continue from here next time. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week for an extended week of streaming. Hopefully, I can fit in 2 major streams of Sweet Code N2 next week. We'll find out. See you then. Peace out.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, here comes the scolding. Damn straight. How dare we not hit the goal? How dare we not hit half the goal for Sweet Code N2? This is ridiculous. Absolutely unacceptably ridiculous. What did I say? I said we weren't going to hit it, right? It's not right what I said from the get-go. I said, sadly, this is the game that we're probably never going to hit a goal again unless we get one person who comes in and is like really generous. We're probably never going to hit goals for that game again, and it sucks. Like, I love the game. I have a great chill time every time I play it. And I want to say thanks again to those who do show up and support those streams, because you know that's a game that means something to me. I grew up playing it in the 90s. I absolutely love it. I want to play more of it. It just sucks that no one seems to like it besides a small few. So thanks to those who did support. Looks like we're ending at 81. We're not going to get even to 100 bucks, which sucks. Tonight's late stream is the continuation of Chronos. That will be at 7 p.m. Pacific time. 2 hours of very, very gruelingly difficult survival horror. I hope that you will join me for that tonight. And hopefully, we'll go back and we will get back on track and hit a goal. It sucks.
Well, as I showed at the start of the stream, Phil hit the goal, but at the very fucking end with a random mystery anonymous $31 tip that seemed to kind of become, you know, it was like, there was no reaction from Phil, no emotion in his face. Was the tip real, or was he faking it just to fucking appear successful? Who knows?
That was 9 straight streams we hit a goal, and now we lost it. We lost the streak. We had 9 straight streams of hitting goals, and now we...
And Phil, also streaks, he's bringing up streaks again randomly. Remember, the whole point of the goals in the first place was to fucking take the pressure off, maintain that fucking streak. And here he is bringing up again randomly like it's some sort of fucking big fucking deal.
Didn't hit one, and now the streak is over. It's bullshit. It is. It's bullshit, all right? So hopefully you'll come back tonight for Chronos. Reminder that tomorrow...
People
What's this
always
clip?
say to me,
Oh god.
just play. Why can't?
Is this again?
What the hell? Where is this keyboard doing?
He ends a
There it is. It wouldn't work.
compilation
I've done
with
it
a
million
big
times, it wasn't
tweet.
working. Okay. Just play what you want, and people will show up and support.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm playing Suikoden 2 now, one of my all-time faves. So, where are you?
What are you?
Come to stream,
Let's
engage,
be
and
having you.
support, and let's get it for the classics. There you go.
That's how it ends. God almighty. And we watched that at 1.5 speed. we watched that at 1.5 speed. To be fair, I went and paused a fair bit as well. And there we go. Anyway, it's time to play bingo. Let's not waste any more fucking time. Let's get going with the fucking bingo. To play bingo on this 3x3 card, read the bingo number for today's bingo card. First number in chat I see. We number used to generate today's bingo card, and it is 465. Excellent stuff indeed.
Oh my dog! What's up?
And thank you very much to Broside Phil for the $5 super chat. It says the fee for advertising, sir. Thanks again. No problem, Broside Phil. The fee was not required. You know, that was not necessary on your part, of course. You know, very happy to promote other people's content streams and all that jazz, especially if it's for a good cause like you're doing. You know, it's a very good cause you're doing it for. So naturally, we're definitely going to promote that and try and get as much attention in that as possible. There's no, obviously, there's no DSP that day, so the tractors will hopefully turn up quite a bit and pop in at some point during your stream, and hopefully you can also help it and contribute and all that jazz. But obviously, looking forward to the show you got planned. I've seen the tweet you had as well. In fact, if I go back here for a second, because you had a tweet here promoting it as well, didn't you? Like the lineup you had. I'm pretty sure I saw something here. Yeah, here we go. This is the tweet I'm talking about here. So the trigger is pulled. Over $400 in giveaways acquired, the ability to lift with the bro, reacting to Phil, and most importantly, raising money for one of the most badass organisations on the planet. Friday, 10 AM Central, help those who help kids. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's another tweet I forgot to like and post, but I'll repost that as well in case, so there we go. Good stuff indeed. So yeah, naturally, if I can put that shit, you know what I mean? So of course, looking forward to the big day, of course, when it comes. But between now and then, of course, I have to do bingo. And the first number in chat I saw was 465, as I said, from Cameron Dutchman. So we're going to use that number to generate this bingo card. So 465, there we go. And this is the bingo card we have for today's stream. We need Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo. We need Phil to say business. Doing hand grass. What are hand grass, you might ask? Hand grass is when Phil is demonstrating something either going up or down in numerical value using his hands. DSP tries it. Him having dead air, him saying right, no. Round, million, him doing a wire of T-pose, and finally him saying interactive. That is today's bingo card we have for today's stream. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to fill his bingo card. For example, for every 10 burps, snores or sips, we get a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, we get a free space for that as well. If Jade shows up and Phil says hi to Jade, we get a free space for that. For every 5 new or regional members we have to the bingo streams, we get a free space for that as well. And of course, for every 25 likes we get on the bingo stream, that is also another way we can get a free space. I was toying with the idea of doing the nuclear button option again for today, but because it's a 3x3 card, I didn't feel like there was a need to do it. You know, we'll probably win very easily anyway. Plus, it's only going to be, it's like Phil starts gameplay at 10 past 12. So we have literally 30 minutes of bingo. And so we should win, you know, so yeah. Production's asking, do you have a space or do you get it? I don't think we have that right now. You know, I don't think we have anything for do you get it. I felt like I'm not sure how often he says that. Like I'd have to pig go that to kind of confirm. In fact, I'll do it right now. Hold on. Let me go on a little field trip here, okay? Oh, there we go. We're on pig go here. So I'll just type in get it, and I'll type in podcast, and we'll see how often these things are said here. Hopefully it'll generate good results. Sometimes Pig Go is a bit slow. I'm on pigpiggo.net and it's a bit it's dragging its feet here. Well, it's a pig, so it's dragging its hoofs. Do pigs have hoofs? Are the hoofs or the feet for pigs? I don't know. But yeah, it's a massive delay. Loaded that on page. I could also go away and come back to you, however, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. Just think about how insane and unhinged this is. DSP from 2024. That's what Phil said about the fucking search engine. Yeah. So when you try and search video titles, it can take a lot longer, just rather than just like searching in general. I probably should have just fucking did that. Hold on. If I can just refresh or go back and forward, if I can get it, just go. Hopefully it's a bit quicker. Just searching. just this on its own. Damn it! Why won't the results load? For fuck's sake. It doesn't want to do anything. I'm trying to fuck it, I give up. I give up. I will look into it. I'll tell you that, I will look into it and see how often it says. Yeah, but yeah, fuck it. Rollback fucks jihadist move, won't come. Yeah, exactly. Nothing I could do, dude. Bugged pig go mechanics. But anyway, as I said, this is the bingo card for today's show and all that jazz. We've got a variety of ways you can get free spaces and all that jazz. And no nuclear button option today since it's a small card and we've only got 30 minutes. But we should win, hopefully. We have one free space already unlocked because you guys liking the stream, so thank you very much for that. So there's more to explain, of course, but I'm going to let AI Phil Burnell explain that for me.
Well, hello there, AI. Phil Burnell here in the digital flesh. Here to tell you about marbles on King Jad's Bingo Baddies stream. To add your name to be part of the marbles games, use the exclamation point marbles in chat to see how easy it is to do it. And at the end of the month, a winner will be picked. It's just that easy, like wear a T-shirt under a Hawaiian shirt.
Thanks, AI Phil Burnell, you piggy piece of fucking shit, for explaining that for us all to understand. Of course, as well as typing it in the stream chat as a command, you can also see a link to that community post in the description of his live stream. So yeah, there we go indeed. I think Phil deliberately waited for all 50 members to be gifted before he went live. Because this is right before Phil goes live here. And the final members seem to have been gifted here, so I think Phil waited for all 50 to get doled out before he turned the stream on properly. Jesus, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Well, he waited for it all to stop in his chat. Oh, you're going to see it pop up non-fucking stop for ages on the stream itself, though. So yeah, that's going to be fucking fun. He could skip them, of course, but he'll choose not to because he's a lazy bastard. The animations will be forced to fucking pop up for everyone. Anyway, I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left me to do before we start playing bingo is just for me to start. It's for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
On that note, it is time for some bingo. Good luck, everybody, because here we fucking go for the final time before Phil's days off.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? I messed with the mic last night. I want to make sure it's working.
Who
yes, it is. Okay.
cares?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing today? I literally had no idea this was going on. I turned on the screen, I saw it pop up, and I looked, I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting start to the day. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Let's see, who do we got? We got Original Grant, KT9000, Purple Drank, Locks of Butter, Muckman, Profit Warner, Ben, Girl Set, Chris, Tainted Meats. I don't know if I said Facehugger, Schnitzel Sandwich. How you guys doing? Over on Kitty, we got Captain Base Pants, Mango Ice Cream Kitty. Username already taken. Mojito Kitty. Who else? Eddie Chill is here. Decaf. Supportive Support. That's an interesting LARPing name. Supportive Support. Very nice. So good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday the 17th of September, and it is time to just chill for like 20, 25 minutes. Build up the stream a little bit before we begin with Hollow Knight Silksong. Hope that you guys are in a good mood for good fun today and good progress in this game, which is an outstanding game. Challenging as hell. If anything, like I said, the only real criticism I have for Silksong, I do feel like there's...
Well, that's why I got another $30, because somebody else, random person I've never seen before, called Robert McLean, as a disturbingly Scottish-sounding username, they sent 10 memberships to Phil. So that's why Phil's on 180 before. The 150 from Final Push, and the other 30 was from this random dent here who no one's ever seen before in their entire life.
Certain things that are like quality of life improvements that have been added to games over the years that they purposefully they purposefully left out of Silksong. Like it's not in Silksong because they wanted to make the game harder, but I do feel like it makes the game feel a little bit of a drag when you have to do certain things, and it's a little annoying. Okay, like for example, you can't dash and jump instantly, and you can do that in games like Mega Man X, but you can't do that in Silksong. If you dash, you have to wait a slight amount of time and then jump, and then you can get really far. I don't like that. I don't like that there's a slight build up before you can jump. Anyway, so I'm excited for the main stream today. I hope you guys are too. I'm excited for Chill with Phil tonight, where we're going to do a whole 2 hours of just Q&A hangout session to end my week. It should be great. Okay? Very good. All right. So, yeah, guys, obviously, I guess we start with shout-outs, do we not? All right, let's take a look here. So, let's see here. Holy crap, look at all this.
Wait. That's a very strange super chat. $19.99 from Nimby to Phil. Just testing out the feature. We'll get this money back. Are they implying they're going to charge back that super chat? To me, that sounds like they're implying that.
This is hilarious. Someone thinks they're going to charge back. You can't charge back on YouTube. It's not possible. What a moron.
Oh, Phil, you fucking poor child. It is absolutely, definitely possible. I have proven this time and time again. It is absolutely possible for people to get their support back via YouTube methods if they want to. Oh, glorious. I don't understand why Phil doesn't... I mean, some things like, Phil should be aware of this. This is his fucking job. Like, he needs this. Like, he relies on YouTube to live. So you think he would understand these things, for fuck's sake. Oh, and Phil's hit 2 goals today so far.
Squeaky Wheels Jade tipped £1. Squeak 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 squeak, my morning is not well, Daddy Philip. My mommy forgot to bring down my seat cushion before she went to work, so now my ass will be sore.
Jesus!
That's a bit disturbing, Jade. Also TMI, for fuck's sake. You know, just I mean, and I feel awful asking this. I mean, does Jade even have any feeling in his arse to begin with? I feel awful for fucking suggesting and asking that. But it's one of those things where you got to wonder to yourself, how is it possible for him to have a sore arse? I feel like I don't mean to sound, I do not mean to sound like a fucking cunt when I ask that question. But the guy is in a fucking wheelchair, you know? So, shit. I'm a bad man, I know, I'm so sorry, I'm awful. I'm going to hell, but I'm dragging you bastards with me.
Anyway, so we have Final Wish, who started off the stream and gifted 50 memberships. 50. 5-0. Not 5, not 15. 50 memberships to DSP Gaming. That's insane. Thank you, Final Wish. It's good to see you back. Thank you for the early support.
It's good to see you back. Phil was very aware that he was not there for a couple of days. At least that fucking username was not there. It's good to see you back. That's a bit sad. The fact that he was scanning every stream chat every day, fucking looking for that name again. The last few days it wasn't there. Feels like, damn, not there. Damn, still not there. I might not hit a goal because Final Wish is not in my stream chat tonight. That is fucking sad. Oh my god. I'd be like me, like, Sonny's internet was down for 2 days. So imagine if I turned up my stream and goes, well, Sonny's not going to be here for a couple of days because his internet is fucked. You know? Who's going to whale memberships now? Sonny's not here, we're all fucked. Nah. Don't be fucking daft, Phil. It's sad as fuck you actually fucking notice these fucking things. 220,000 fucking subscribers on this fucking channel. And he fucking basically logs who's all there and who's not fucking there. Particularly the fucking supportive people. In particular, he fucking logs that shit. And if you don't fucking show up for a while, he'll fucking question you and wonder why you went fucking there.
Really appreciate that. So each membership, I make about $3. So this is the equivalent of $150 of support already. No kidding. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, we literally just started the stream. And guess what?
If you don't want to see Phil dance his happy dance of fucking getting money, look away for the next fucking 20 seconds.
We hit the goal. Yes, we did. I don't even know what to say. Like, I just started. I just turned on the stream. What do I even say when we hit a goal as I'm getting on stream?
You could try saying thank you. You got exactly what you fucking asked for and demand. Like, you have been fucking asking for this sort of thing to happen for the longest fucking time. To get support immediately and straight away, and you fucking promise your fucking audience you won't have to fucking bring it up if you hit a support goal as soon as possible. So here's a situation where you actually hit the goal has been hit before you even turn the camera on. So going by your own logic and your own promises, your fucking false promises, you're not going to actually fucking bring up support again because you've got the goals been hit already. Of course, we know it's a fucking lie, and we know Phil's going to fucking encourage his audience to fucking keep hitting goals, and more goals, and more goals. Hell, I wouldn't be too fucking shocked if Phil fucking tries to imply that DSP tries it as maybe possible today after all. If only hits fucking 10 more, or was it 6 more goals or whatever.
Here, you know what I'll do? I'll fill my mug with water. Here we go. and you even have a chance to do this. Okay?
Who fucking cares?
Let's go ahead and fill the mug.
Because his crappy music's playing in the background for him celebrating the goal, it's technically not dead air.
Here you go. Mug won't close. Or my thermos won't close. There we go. Good to go. Like that. Now we're 5 out of 10. Cool. Oh, wait. Let's go. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Well, holy moly. Thank you, Final Wish. Literally in one move, we hit our goal for the stream. Okay, so obviously, thank you so much, Final Wish. I don't see Final Wish
Organic support.
talking in chat, but thank you for that. Now, after that happened, Robert McLean gifted 10 memberships on top of Final Wish's memberships. All right, so that is the equivalent of $30 of support. So that actually means we're up to 180 right now. Okay, and then we had someone named Nimby who did a $20 super chat and listen to what they said. Just testing out the feature, we'll get this money back. Regardless if you try to get your money back, I keep it. Like the way that YouTube works.
That's not how it works, Phil. Like, I mean, I've shown this time and time again. YouTube are not shy in taking money off your estimated revenue if they think they've given you too much one day. Like, if you, so yeah, I've literally showed this as evidence. Where sometimes your money will show as a negative value if people are like, getting money back that maybe I don't know. There's a variety of ways. Maybe if I can charge back a super chat or whatever, maybe if I can give it to my members and if I can appeal to whatever, or whatever happens, it is definitely possible for YouTube to essentially garnish your revenue.
All right, is they actually, from what I'm to understand, stick up for creators. And it's hilarious because over the years, there's always been people who are like, oh, I'm going to charge you back, Phil, after like a super chat. And I'm like, and I keep the contribution. I want to make that clear. I've never once ever seen a chargeback for memberships or for super chats on YouTube.
So I've got a theory as to why this is, and that is because Phil makes some good money every single day. Phil will make, I'll get a good chunk of money on YouTube, effectively, and that's also combining super chats, memberships, and also ad revenue, historical ad revenue. So Phil's gonna look at the total he's got for that day and think, okay, great. Like, unless it's a big, massive amount of super chats, he won't notice because the numbers will just usually be in the positives, if that makes sense. Like, I notice. I fucking noticed because, YouTube is not my bread and butter. You know what I mean? So, like, some streams, when I do these bingo streams, sometimes some are very well supported, which I'm very grateful for. Some will have, less support, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, put it this way, when I notice my revenue sometimes occasionally show a figure of minus like £15 or whatever, then yeah, YouTube can definitely fucking take money off you if it's trying to fucking give money back to someone else. YouTube don't just fucking invent money. YouTube do not have some sort of fucking surplus fund to fucking protect content creators while refunding people their money back, Phil. You do not keep the money. You just don't track it that well because you're just too fucking lazy to fucking bother looking hard enough to fucking see.
YouTube. Now, there are ways to do these with the stupid VPN trick, right? And that stupid VPN trick is people use the wrong currency exchange or whatever it is to actually get these things on a huge discount or whatever. I've seen that before, and it's affected this channel in a negative way. We've had people who came by and gifted memberships for like, they give like 50 memberships, but they'd use a VPN and say they live in Argentina, and then it would cost them like $5 for the 50 memberships instead of the $150. So I get out of that like $4. So $4 for 50 memberships is kind of messed up when you think about it, because the channel then looks like it's doing so well and it's really not. So to be honest, I've never seen it, not once. In all the years that I've been on YouTube, and I've been streaming on YouTube full time since 2021. I actually did, stream on YouTube before that, but that was before they added all the monetization features.
Who fucking cares?
Over 4 years, I've never seen an issue with the chargebacks, which is great. I mean, here's the thing. Do I think that people do them constantly? No, I don't. I think that most people who contribute are genuine contributors, but every once in a while you get that idiot who wants to mess around. So I'm sure someone's tried it, but I've never been affected by it. So, and again, I don't know. You'd have to ask other creators too, if that's the case, but I've never seen it. So, there you go. And the thing is, again, you would think if YouTube's going to intervene and say, well, there's a chargeback, they're going to go to the person who's doing it. I can't affect it. I certainly don't want it to happen. So I don't understand people who do that. It just doesn't make any sense. All you're going to do, here's the deal. You play with fire, you get burned. If you're someone who's going to literally commit fraud, because that's what a chargeback is, you're giving a contribution and then you're lying about it on the back end to try to get your money back, right? And there's all kinds of different ways that they can try to do it, but if it's a lie, it's a lie. So guess what? You're committing fraud. That's a crime.
It's not necessarily fucking fraud. did the person that gave you that fucking money in the first place have permission to use that credit card? For example, did they bought it from someone like a family member or whatever, or was that a stolen credit fucking card? Is it something they feel the goal, the money they paid for, perhaps they felt your obligation to fucking shout that super chat out was not fulfilled properly and adequately, and so they're charging it back because they didn't feel they didn't get what they paid for? It is not fucking fraud, Phil. It's not just flat out fucking fraud. It could be fraud, potentially, but not every single fucking chargeback is automatically fucking fraud, you demented cunt.
And, you know, I don't even know what else to say. You're gonna go to jail, right? You're gonna go to jail, eventually. Or, at the very least, what's gonna happen is your financial institution is gonna drop you. So that's what people don't realize, is that once you get blacklisted, you're not gonna get credit anywhere. So if you get blacklisted because, let's say, for example, you're doing these chargebacks and then your credit card gets canceled, do you really think you're gonna get another credit card with any reputable company? No. They're all gonna say, no, this is a blacklister. This is a person who commits crimes, you know, with their credit. So just, you know, and you don't get nothing. So that's what happens. But these people are dumb. They think that life is a game. And they think that, like, oh, we can mess around with people, right? Oh, we can mess around with you by doing this and doing that. No. All you're doing is you're hurting yourself. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You're that dumb. People have grown up in an internet generation. Like, these last 2 generations that are growing up right now grew up in an internet-focused generation. So they literally think that all of life is on, like, how can I say? It's on, like, the internet and everything's immune to any kind of, like, punishment or responsibility. No, that's not how it works. You may think that because you grew up on the internet where you think everything is free of responsibility, but that's not reality. You're going to get caught up on and you're going to get in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. So, anyway, thank you, Final Wish. Thank you, Robert, for the early support. And Nimby, a $20 super chat, claiming that they're going to try to get their money back. So, here's a question. Do you count a contribution from someone who's claiming that they're going to commit fraud? Do you? I mean, do I or do I not? I don't know. I could, because I should keep it. It should be mine. You know? See, people don't agree. Count it, don't count it. Exactly. So people are like, I wouldn't count it. I would say, no, people don't know. I don't think it really matters.
Burger.
Dark Ethan, yes, thank you. He says, I discovered today, if you need to buy a map, you can go back to the first town. At the merchant's location, there's a thing you can ring 3 times on a stick, and the merchant will show up. Thank you. Yes, we had forgotten about that. That had been mentioned earlier on in the playthrough. Excellent, thank you.
Holy dead air.
Okay, Hyperloop made a good point. They're not paying you directly. It's a civil issue between them and YouTube, not you. YouTube made $8 billion in revenue last quarter, so probably not a big deal if someone's trying to pull a small charge back. But again, you still need to call it out. It's illegal. It should never be done. I don't condone it at all. I think it's crime.
Okay, Phil, if somebody is actually trying to commit fraud, then yes, naturally, but Phil, not every single chargeback is an automatic case of fraud, for fuck's sake. You dumb bastard. Like, there are a variety of ways where chargebacks could be legitimate. I mean, a very good example. Shit, who was it? Who was it? I can never fucking remember. I was gifted 50 members by mistake. Instead of 5 members, I was gifted 50. You know, which was like, it wasn't grace, but it was like, as soon as it happened, I think we could all tell that's a bit weird. And yeah, it should never have happened, you know? And look, it's straight up, so yeah. And it's just straight away, it's like, yeah, fuck it. You know, this person accidentally, was it Wrestling Ranter? Yeah, it was Wrestling Ranter, that's what it was, It was like Wrestling Ranter actually got to like 50 members instead of 5. It was a whole shit crap. And yeah, but straight away it's okay, here's what you can do, contact YouTube, explain the situation to them, whatever, you'll get your money back, and yeah, straight away. Thankfully YouTube are very quick to sort it out for them. The mistake was rectified or whatever, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's a chargeback. Now, am I going to say to Wrestling Ranter, oh, you committed fraud, you broke the law, you gave me 50 members and then you fucking charged it back? Not Phil. No, they had a very legitimate reason to fucking charge that back, and I was perfectly fine with it. In fact, I encouraged it because it's way too much. But Phil is saying that all chargebacks are fraud. All chargebacks are illegal. You go to fucking jail. And Method, I don't think he does know. All Phil knows how to use credit cards, but doesn't quite understand the whole fraud side of them, I guess. Phil have no idea. Phil's good at maxing them out though, you know. Was it 13 credit cards that Phil maxed out? He's fantastic at maxing them all out at one go.
And, I mean, it is crime, but it should not happen ever. You shouldn't have people sending you a super chat and saying, oh, I'm going to try to commit a crime. Like, what the fuck? You know, messed up.
I would for that super chat, for that particular super chat. Phil's right. If Phil, so, but then again, Phil, just don't count it. I mean, technically speaking, you've not got the money yet. Plus, if they charge it back now, I don't even think it'll show up in your revenue because it was done immediately. You know, that's actually, so that, yeah, if you want to fuck with a content creator, essentially, I mean, I probably shouldn't be fucking saying this, you know what I mean? But yeah, I believe that if you do it straight away, if you try and charge that back immediately on YouTube, because YouTube takes like 2 days to update their analytics, you know, the analytics will take 2 days to update. The content creator won't see the money being taken off them because it was done before the analytics were even updated to begin with. You know? So even if they see it on a stream, they might not see it hit their fucking their balance, if that makes sense. You know, the fucking, you know, their revenue page or whatever. You know? But yeah, don't do that though. Don't do it. Look, giving Filter money even as a fucking, it's a waste of $20, to be fair. The person is not guaranteed to get their fucking money back. They may get told to fuck up at YouTube or a fucking financial institution or something, who fucking knows. It's a waste of $20 fucking. It's just stupid. It's playing with fucking fire. And they'll rightfully be made fun of for that.
Exactly. I don't support crimes, that's for sure. Anyway, crazy early support. These are still popping up. Thank you guys for the crazy early support.
I don't support crimes, that's for sure. I mean, I think most people are law-abiding citizens for the most part, you know? I don't support it. Yeah, except tax fraud. He defrauded his fucking nation of money he owed in taxes, you know what I mean? He did not pay what he was meant to have fucking paid in taxes. He fucking swindled his nation, and he had his country essentially fucking write off all his fucking accrued debt because of his fucking massive whaling and fucking mobile gaming. And yeah, he's not a big fan of crime apparently. He's a saint. Fucking idiot.
And that's somebody right there who's already got a compromised moral compass.
Okay, so we'll hang out for about another, 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to jump into...
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Sai2420 for popping their 5 months bingo by mention. She's very kind of you indeed to do that. If we get 2 more either new or renewed membership messages or pop-up or whatever, we get a free space. So just 2 more of those, either new or renewed or popped, you know. So if you have one of those wee things to pop or whatever, pop now and you'll help us on to another free space.
Okay, so we'll hang out for about another, 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to jump into Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's going to be a great stream today, hopefully, of progress and fun. Oh, I have some good news. Excuse me, hold on 1 second. I have some really good news over on the Kick front. Okay? On the Kick front, as you guys know, in the last couple of days, we've had some chaos because Kick launched the Kicks system 2 nights ago. And this is the system by which you can purchase Kicks, just like you can purchase bits on Twitch, and you can send them to a creator, and the creator gets revenue from them, right? They finally, this morning, they added the way to track them. So this means even though a lot of you have been sending one kick, and it's been very confusing, now I will have the ability to see how many kicks I'm actually making per stream.
I'm a bit confused. Sai2420 is confused because I didn't do anything. Maybe you accidentally popped it without meaning to. Sai is so confused why the membership message popped up. Maybe it's automated, or maybe you accidentally triggered it. I don't know. All I know is that your 5-month bingo Barry membership message popped up, and I appreciate that, you know. But yeah, it's just kind of funny. You have no idea what happened. So I wish I could suggest what happened, but I'm as close as you are.
There's a new screen for it. Okay. Now the catch is the screen is not updated live, but the screen is updated, I guess, incrementally during the day. So for example, right now, if I look at the screen, it doesn't say I made any revenue today, but some of you already have sent a few kicks, right? So technically I did make something, it just doesn't show it yet. What'll happen is over the course of the stream, I'll be able to go check it, and it actually gives me the exact amount to a cent that I made via different methods. It says how many people are regular paid subscribers, how many gifted subscribers there are, any KCIP viewer income, and chat engagement is what it's called, and that's the kicks. Okay?
Show it, Phil. Go on, show it.
So, yeah, pretty cool. It breaks it down like that now. And so now every stream I'll be able to see what I made. So if we're not sure if we hit a goal, at the end of a stream I can check and see if it updated, and we can see if, if I can add it properly or not.
Oh, I am predicting shenanigans. Like Phil's gonna fucking get to the end of a stream and go, well guys, we're $12.47 short of hitting the goal. Let me check Kick. Oh, look at that. We have $12.47 on Kick. No, I'm not going to show you guys, but we hit the goal, hooray! And yeah, this is good. This is going to be another method where he's going to be able to kind of like fudge the figures, and no one will be able to fucking call him out for it.
So there you go. So please, by all means, support the stream in any way that you'd like. And it looks like I should be able to figure it out now by the end of a stream, which is great. That was the problem. I just couldn't figure out what I was making because the new system wasn't properly set up. But now it's been properly set up. Okay. No, Cracker Jacks, I never played the original Hollow Knight. I only played the intro like an hour during a marathon many, many years ago, and that was it. I never...
Thank you very much to Woods for popping the 9-month bingo banner message saying a podcast with support. Again, it's not a podcast. Remember, it's not a podcast, guys. You know, it's just a little chill hangout session, trying to jump up support, not shut the heads of the gameplay. It's not a podcast. No podcast. But thank you Woods for popping the 9-month message very kindly indeed. One more either new or renewed pop-up thing, and we get a free space. Also, remember, 50 likes as well. If we get 50 likes, we get our free space.
No, Cracker Jacks, I never played the original Hollow Knight. I only played the intro like an hour during a marathon many, many years ago, and that was it. I never actually did a playthrough of the original Hollow Knight, so this is really my first experience with the franchise.
Who
and it's
fucking cares?
What people basically say is Hollow Knight is the tutorial for something.
Fuck off.
Thank you to BST for popping their 9-month membership message saying free space. You are absolutely correct. We have a free space. Courtesy of people popping their membership messages, whether it means or not. Thank you very much for that. Very kind of you.
Song. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that noise was. That happened on a Phil stream, I don't know why. Oh, why did that happen? I'm very confused why that happened. I want to find it. Oh, okay, hold on. The animation was there. That was a super chat. That was a $20 super chat, I believe. Catching up. Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Because all those other notifications were fucking playing for the memberships, it finally got through them all. So there you go. NIMBY. That fucking happened. They just go for fuck's sake.
Okay. Darkside Brunel, no. I cannot count last night's contributions towards Silk Song. Sorry. That's not how it works.
It did work before, though. Why did you keep changing the goalposts, Phil? I mean, changing the fucking goalposts, I'm moving the fucking goalposts, you keep changing the entire fucking sport, for fuck's sake. Oh, we have 50 likes, fantastic, that's our free space right there, we're a third of a way there. But Phil started fucking carrying over support, so I'm so confused. Phil was short by, well, the day stream, when Phil was playing Suikoden, he was short by, you know, well, he only had like $81 or something. And so, Phil changes the rules all the time, it's so bizarre.
Now if you contribute now, then we'll count it towards Silk Song. Yes, the weather has cooled down again. Yesterday we had a one-day
it blows my fucking mind. He began the stream with a goal hit already, and he still fucking just turned into his audience straight fucking face, saying please support now. And it'll count towards Silk Song. You've already hit a goal, for fuck's sake.
Absolutely insane heat wave. It was over 90 degrees in the afternoon here in Washington State out of nowhere. Today it's back down to the 70s, and it's supposed to stay in the 70s for the foreseeable future, meaning we may finally be hitting the fall, which would be beautiful. I love the fall, and it's just a few days away.
Who fucking cares?
And, as long as the temperatures stay cool, I'll be removing the air conditioners within the next couple of weeks, and then we're into the full fall weather, free fresh air and all that. Designed for Death, thank you for $8 super chat. Appreciate that. That's actually our first super chat of the day.
No, it's not. Nimbly in 1999 was your first super chat.
All right, so we're up to 181 of support. No, we hit the goal last night, original grant for Kronos. Yes, we did. Indeed, we did. That's why we're up to 5.
Who fucking cares?
Phil, talk about DSP tries it, please.
It's all good, Design for Death. You never have to apologize. Thanks for the support. Appreciate that, man.
Phil, why do you think so many of your audience feel need to fucking apologise to you? You know, the message was, sorry, I donate more, but I'm broke as fuck. This is the person that just gave him $1. This person just gave him a fucking $1. And they message saying, sorry, I donate more, but I'm broke as fuck. Been following you since you've competed in Super Street Fighter Pro scene. And he's like, oh, that's what I'm saying, Phil's audience they feel compelled to apologise because they can't give him more. Like, they're made to feel guilty. Like, because the $1 they gave him was only $1 and not $100, not $1,000, not $10,000. How fucking dare you only have a fucking dollar to fucking give me? I cannot. It's incredible that he forces and makes his audience feel this fucking way. No one should ever fucking have to apologise for that, ever. It's the same with people fucking... Sometimes people apologise to me if they can't make streams. You never have to apologise. Like, Bingo, if you can't be here live, it happens, you know what I mean? It's also, it's great to fucking see you, you know what I mean? But not everyone can always be here all the fucking time. Sometimes things come up, sometimes life happens, and people can enjoy the bingos as well on demand if they have time later on or whatever. That's the kind of beauty of YouTube, not shit. But no one should ever have to apologise to someone. If it's like, you know, life happens, you know what I mean? But I feel, when people apologise if they miss some streams sometimes, I kind of feel bad. I feel like, you know, like, you never have to be sorry. And here's someone in his audience literally apologising to him because he only could give him $1. And Phil's fucking brought up, it's okay, you know, Final Pish has you covered. They gave up at 150, so your measly fucking dollar at Phil's ain't gonna fucking appreciate. He's a disgusting human being. Imagine making your audience feel like this.
1 second, guys, because the sun came out, and it is...
You fucking vampire cunt.
Coming through my curtains in a weird way, reflecting off my air conditioner and making light on my wall. It's actually very distracting. So just give me 1 second to fix the blinds.
Who fucking cares?
Is this fucking prick serious?
Come the fuck in. And she's a big... Is there nothing on the end? This is the fucking show shack.
Titanic, motherfucker! Hang on, I'll just press in random Scottish cyber buttons there. I've like saying if I ever say sorry, it's because in accordance to Canadian law, I have to say sorry at least once per day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for that. Yeah, Canadians known for being a very apologetic. David Anderson saying people who give a $1 has no problem, but shit on those who give less than $1. Well, remember, Phil had a full mask off moment recently where he says if you're on his stream and you're not supporting him, then you shouldn't be there. Like, he is literally saying if you're on his stream, watching his stream on his channel directly, and you're not giving him money, then you should not be there. He flat out said that during that absolute meltdown when playing Silk Song on that night stream.
Debating getting some of that sticky Velcro stuff and putting it on the curtains, because they do tend to move during the day, particularly when the air conditioner's on, there's air blowing there, and then the sun can come in and distract me.
Live DSP is currently celebrating $462 to support right now. And I'm gonna assume that a majority of it has come from one individual. Final Pish, I imagine. For whatever reason, so that one individual has been responsible for a whole lot of support lately for Phil. In the span of 3 days, they gave him $1,400 roughly. And now today, it's effectively about $300 more on top of that. So yeah, they seem to have days when they turn up, they fucking really go for it, you know? And exactly, it's the same guy, you know. It's just one individual. One individual on a sort account is just really throwing astronomical, unnatural amounts of money in one go, and it makes you fucking question how can, like, it's bizarre, like the amount of money one person, and Phil doesn't question it. Phil wasn't concerned that this person that he's never seen before his entire fucking life is giving him like almost $2,000 in the space of a week. Doesn't bat an eye apparently. Nothing strange about that whatsoever. I'd be paranoid as fuck if it was me, you know what I mean? But this is Phil Burnell here. So there you go, it's just crazy. Is it credit card fraud? Is somebody using stolen credit cards to support Phil Burnell? It's a possibility.
Darkside Burnell says, I can't support tonight. How can I ensure Silksong stays in the rotation if I can't give money for it on other streams? We already hit the goal. What are you talking about? We already hit the goal, which means Silksong will be played as a daytime stream next week. Now, if we get support next week, then we'll keep it as a daytime stream moving forward, right? Why don't I look for a career in finance? Because I have a...
No. He wasn't seriously asked that. Phil Burnell, financial expert. No. Oh my god. No. Fucking no. Shit. Oh, that was, I needed that. I needed that. Fuck me. I'm going to drink some whiskey. Hold on. I deserve a fucking shot of whiskey. Hold on a second.
Please tip me.
Oh shit, man. Fuck me, man. Oh, that was worth a drink. Right. Yes. That was incredible. Hold on. We've not yet heard Phil's answer. We've not heard his answer yet, guys.
Why don't I look for a career in finance? Because I have a career in online streaming that's more profitable than if I had a career in finance.
Really? I question that, to be honest. You know? I mean, Phil, your profitability margins are not based on your intellect or your financial prowess, but instead they're based on the whims of whether people on the internet want to give you money that day. Like, your success is entirely dependent on the generosity and charity of others. And also, you doing this for so long, Phil, you doing this as a career made you go bankrupt before, remember? Just remember that shit, Phil.
And I get to play games all day. That's why.
I get to play games all day, you fucking child. You absolute fucking man-child.
I'm my own boss. I don't have to put up with any bullshit. I mean, I keep
Boss.
Okay. Have you ever...
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Of course, yes. Live DSP is talking about the 3K stream and what the top it is today today. Is Final Pish going to have to fucking, find another stolen credit card? And Sunny as well saying, this is sus now. Super chats coming through with no messages. I will be watching DSP's X account because he's off the next 2 days. Charge max might hit him then. So Phil Burnell is getting wailed tremendously. And Phil is fucking, the whale call has been put out there. Not only that, he has set the target effectively. He wants to fucking have a Kino, a stream which surpasses the $3,000 he made when Kino Casino carried him to that fucking $3,000. He wants a fucking big massive stream where he gets $4,000 with no one helping him to get that fucking thing apart from his audience, of course.
Fall? Yes, I have had fall, and it's pretty good.
Fuck off. Anyway, I'll tell you what, tomorrow's going to be interesting. Recapping this shit tomorrow with the compilations, so I'm going to recap it with Mookie tomorrow. That's going to be interesting, for damn sure.
No, Gaia 1 did not give me any money for you to get an OG badge, Darkside Vanilla. That never happened.
Burger. That's robust. Safe to swallow. Juicy. Tangy. Moist. Cheeseburger.
I never thought there. When Phil was trying to explain why he's not doing anything with finance, did he say the word business? I don't think he did. He said he was his own boss, not shit, you know what I mean? But I don't think he said the word business.
If I think this is more profitable, I have no business in finance. If you don't think this is...
Yes, there you go. Business. There you fucking go.
Burger.
We got. I'm saying it. And here's a follow-up to it.
If I think this is more profitable, I have no business in finance. If you don't think this is more profitable, you don't know how much money I make. You idiot.
Oh. Careful. I mean, remember, you're trying to portray yourself as somebody that needs that money. You really do, to pay your bills. Careful now, Icarus.
That's correct. I have to put up with a lot of BS from detractors. I have to put up with a lot of nonsense. That's correct. There's an incredible amount of stress associated...
What do you mean? You have to put up a lot... No, Phil. You tell your audience every fucking day you ignore them. They're white noise. You put up with a lot of BS from detractors, and yet you fucking tell your audience every single fucking day you don't pay attention to them because of white fucking noise. Make up your fucking mind, Phil.
...with what I do. But it's also very rewarding, very, very, how can I say? To be your own boss, to run your own business, right? To be the master of your own destiny is way more valuable than going to a 9-to-5 job, sitting at a desk, or being on Wall Street, playing this stupid fucking game of investments and nonsense, which, by the way, half the time is all determined by a bunch of fucking invisible factors that everyone made up. I know, because I went to school for finance. I know how it works. It's bullshit. The entire fucking industry is complete fucking bullshit, and a lot of the parts of our lives are dictated by this bullshit industry. It's pretty fucked up how it works. But anyway, to do that, versus to be here all day hanging out with people, to enjoy each other's company, to have a good time playing video games.
Bitch, please, you don't have a fucking clue how it fucking works. You work for some sort of fucking loan company or some pish. Reclaiming fucking loan, or you're chasing cunts for fucking money they owed in a fucking loan to some crap. You have no clue how it fucking works, especially in modern fucking day. You have no fucking clue how it fucking works. As somebody that currently works for a bank and has worked for a bank for at least the last fucking 12 plus fucking years now, let me fucking tell you, I am very pleased to be fucking working where I fucking am, because what do I fucking have at the end of the fucking day? So what am I going to fucking have out of all this? You know, I mean, I've got a very good looking fucking pension plan when I fucking retire, way down the fucking line. I've got very, you know, good holidays as well, got fucking paid time off, you know what I mean? I'm able to fucking work from home or work in the office if I so choose to do so. There's a good amount of flexibility there as well, you know what I mean? So I'm very privileged in that opinion, you know. And when COVID happened, I was super lucky to be working where I am because I never got impacted. I mean, COVID fucking had a number in so many people with our fucking jobs and careers. I was extremely fucking lucky to fucking still keep fucking working. You know, I mean, I know I was in a fortunate fucking position. But for Phil to fucking sit there and pretend he understands what it's fucking like and how it all fucking works, he got some sort of bullshit fucking finance degrees, and what does he have to fucking show for it? A fucking bankruptcy with 13 maxed out fucking credit cards. Wow. Mountains of fucking debt and everything, for fuck's sake. And that was it. He worked for Wells Fargo in their collections department. That's what it fucking was. So because of that, he fucking understands the ins and outs of how to fucking fuck off. You have zero fucking clue, Phil. You have zero fucking idea how it fucking works, how it all fucking operates. I am very happy with my 9 to 5 bank job. It is a very cushy gig. You know, is it the best paying job? No. You know, I'm quite low level. You know what I mean? I'm not some sort of fucking higher up fucking thing or whatever, you know. It'd be great to also fucking make more money than I did, but at the end of the fucking day though, I have a steady career. I work with good people, I'm in a good environment, you know what I mean? They look after you as well, you know what I mean? So I'll work hard, I get fucking rewarded for my fucking hard work, you know? And yeah. You know, and if something does happen, if I ever need to fucking like move like roles or whatever, I'll still be kept on with the, you know, with the bank, I'm sure, but just moves like to a different like location or whatever, you know what I mean? A different fucking team or department. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's still a good situation I'm in. Phil's situation is, you know, today he's having a good day. Why? Because he got over $500. When he comes back on Saturday, it might be the worst day ever. Because there is no guarantee he's going to be given anything whatsoever. Like, literally, him having a good day or a bad day is entirely dependent on the charity of his fucking viewers. Or viewer. One. Singular. You know? As for me, I've got a contract at my job. I get paid, I know I get paid, everything else not shit, you know? And yeah, that's how I pay my bills, that's how I fucking, you know, as Sonny says, put food in the fucking table, that's how I fucking feed myself, feed my family, or pay the fucking rent, you know? It's just, I just love how Phil's fucking pretending to understand. Phil does not appreciate or understand or respect the value of a fucking dollar. And he's gonna fucking pretend to understand and know all the ins and outs of it. Phil, you know nothing. You know absolutely fucking nothing.
Aims to be again a master of my own destiny, controlling my own business. Sorry, I hate to tell you, but this is much better than anything I've ever done. Much better than some joker on Wall Street. Doesn't matter how rich they are. It doesn't. Absolutely not. That's correct. Keep throwing the pennies. Someone just said it. Keep throwing the pennies into Phil's yard. He'll just count them later. Exactly right. Go ahead. Throw those single kicks into the kick chat. Go for it. In fact, do it all day. Please, and I'll tally them up later. That's very good. There you go. Design for Death says being passionate about games and streaming while getting paid is better than being a boring finance job. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's tons of industries that are way more profitable than a lot of things, but they're also not fun. You know what I mean? Like, they're not. Stressful stuff dictated by market trends and bullshit that you don't have control over. What is that nonsense?
Phil, you don't have control over your audience giving you money. Like, literally, your entire business model is whether you have any whales that turn up to your streams or not. You know, I caught what you said earlier on when you fucking noticed that Final Push turned up for the first time in days because you were fucking tracking their last activity and you noticed they weren't there for a couple of days in a fucking row. And what happened? The support kind of slowed down and sometimes you barely hit the fucking goal rather than get whaled out tremendously by this fucking very generous person or individual, whatever. You know, you literally had to keep tabs on certain individuals with deep fucking pockets. And if they're feeling generous that fucking day, you're going to have a fucking good day. If they're not feeling generous that fucking day, it turns into a bad fucking day. I am not fucking having to worry about that sort of shit when I fucking go to my fucking job and earn my fucking wage.
Right? The thing is, I've been through so much. 17 years I've been a content creator, correct? 17 years. And I've been through the highs and lows of YouTube. I've been on Twitch. I'm on Kick. I've seen it all. And the thing is, no matter what happens, people genuinely are interested in me and want to follow me and want to see what I'm up to and want to support whatever I'm doing. And I know that. Like, I could go anywhere I want right now, and I would have a following of people who are positive and fun and want to see me succeed. I've been so many different places, and people follow me and support me no matter what. So I'm happy, and I'm good, and I'm confident, right? I'm confident in myself and what I'm doing. More so probably today than I have been in a very long time. And that's a good place to be, really. I'm good, Zombie Wolfpacks. Thank you for asking. I'm doing well. I'm excited for gameplay today and chilling with all of you and having a good time. Okay. All right, let me go grab my controller. We're about to get started with Silk Song. I'm trying to remember where we are. We just finished the Crow area the second time because we could explore fully, right? We got more items. We unlocked a new area that we can go to. There's 2 areas we can go to, and we don't know which one is the right one, right? There's 2 different complete areas to explore. But also, I want to backtrack and do all the wall jumps because now I have the ability to wall jump. So we have quite a bit to do today. We'll probably do the backtracking first. I think that makes more sense. Thank you to Big Mac. He gifted a membership. I appreciate that, Big Mac. I appreciate that. Thank you for saying that. Okay. Cool.
Make the bad man stop.
All right, let me get my controller.
We have like 6 minutes until he starts recording for his gameplay. And we're free away a sing stand.
Okay. All right, let's get it set up here, shall we? Just like that. Let me tell you, it is very refreshing to have the lights actually work. I've been doing this now for almost 2 weeks, and having the lights work every single day and my command is way better than what it used to be, where it looked nice, but
Member bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you, Sonny, for gifting 10 members to the channel, which is 2 free spaces for the board, which means we're 1 away from a full house. Very kind indeed, Sonny, as always. So, of course, thank you very much for gifting those, and they're just all going out right now. I'm just waiting for the last one to go through, so I can read off the full list. So, thank you, Sonny, for gifting 10 members, and congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Joe Dub, Higgs220 Alert, Bob, Cobain, Dr. Chaos, Major of India, Evil Eddie R, Gino Maynard, Sparkin Across America, and finally, Dewey. So thank you very much, Sonny, for that. Make sure you got if you got a membership there, make sure you thank Sonny for giving you a membership. And of course, thank you, Sonny, for getting us 2 free spaces and helping us hopefully towards our full house goal. So yeah, we need Phil to have 2 more sips, snorts, or burps. I think that's probably, if we're going to win this bingo, it'll be Phil burping, sipping, or snorting 2 more times to get a free space. That's how I see it anyway.
it always had problems. I haven't had a single problem with the lights since I started using their app. So I think I'm just going to stick with it. The only thing is I need to learn more skins and stuff. Like right now I'm alternating between a few ones that I like, but I need to like try a ton more and see which ones are the best. There's some cool ones for Halloween and stuff coming up that we're going to try out. So, okay. So we do have a big topic that I want to talk about on Saturday's podcast. So to remind everybody, this is my final streaming day of the week, okay?
Saturday, by the way, I'm not sure if I'll be here. If I'm going to be here, bingo might start later than usual. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet.
I am off from streaming tomorrow and Friday. I come back on Saturday. On Saturday's podcast, we have a very important topic to discuss, and that topic is Ghost of Tsushima / Ghost of Yote.
Fucking cares?
What do I mean by that? Well, here's the thing. This is a game that I've been, excited for, Ghost of Yote, for a while. And
is this going to be fucking people showing up and supporting and viewing or whatever? And people don't want to turn up for the games.
You see different information about it and you get interested in it or whatever. But now, so much is going on. And I said this before too, and I'll say it again. I don't like how in today's modern era of games that everything is affected by politics, okay? When I started as a YouTuber, it was like, hey, just play games and enjoy them. Make videos and, that's it. Now it's like, oh, you're going to play that game? Well, that game is too far to the left. That game is too far to the right. That game...
Oh, I see. This is a... Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, God, yeah. For fuck's sake. Well, of course, Phil doing his best to make Charlie Kirk's assassination and subsequent kind of social media chat about himself.
Has too much sexual content. That game has too much of this, too much of that. And it's all over politicized to the point where I can't just play a game and enjoy it anymore, and it frustrates me. This happened many times over the years. Just a couple years ago, we had Hogwarts Legacy, right? And that one was over. Oh my God, look, J.K. Rowling. Oh my God. And now we have Ghost of Yotei. Oh my God, aren't you aware that dev that worked on the game, talked about Charlie Kirk in an awful way? Aren't you aware that the voice actress who plays the protagonist is a leftist LGBT activist? Aren't you aware? Like, no, I'm not aware. It's a video game, right? Like, because there's a video game coming out. What does that have to do with any of that stuff? So what I want to do.
Jesus Christ. But Phil's logic here kind of doesn't work for him here, because like he won't show interest in a fighting game if the Cannon brothers were involved. You know, it's perfectly fine for Phil to fucking not play certain games because there's people he doesn't like involved in a game making process. You know, makes sense of that one. It's dumb as hell apparently for other people to complain about these real world topics or whatever, but because he's got some sort of hate boner for the Cannon brothers, it stops him from like enjoying certain fighting games.
I want to talk with you guys on Saturday about this on the podcast. This is going to be the major topic of discussion on the podcast. What do I do moving forward when it comes to games like this? Because up until the last couple of weeks, Ghost of Yotei 100% was on my radar as a game that I was going to play like locked in for October. Now, I'm almost to the point where it's like, even if it's good, maybe I should still skip it. Because I don't want to be pulled into a fucking stupid vortex of politics and nonsense. I don't want it to be that if I play it, everyone on the stream comes by and says, why are you playing this game? Aren't you aware that it's political? Aren't you blah, 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 blah. No, I just want to play a game. I really don't want to be inundated with politics and bullshit. I don't. I really don't. I just want to play games and enjoy them. And that's frustrating to me that it seems like you just can't do that anymore. Everything has to be politics, and you have to know the politics of everything you're doing, because God forbid that you're playing a game that's something that's not in vogue right now with politics. Jeez.
One more
So we will talk about this on Saturday on the podcast. It'll be a major topic of discussion. Okay, everybody?
Yeah, maybe I should just fucking skip Saturday after all.
Okay. So, I got a $3 tip. Someone says, I did some investigating. What you thought was a bug with Gears of War's credits is a feature. When you try to skip credits with modern video games, some companies will punish you by making you watch the entire thing without the possibility of skipping it, and I hope you have a good day. Well then, I mean, that doesn't make sense. If you try to skip it, they'll make you watch the whole thing. Then they didn't make you watch the whole thing. You're just going to watch the whole thing. There's no option to skip it all then.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
Well, thanks for an anonymous $3 tip. I appreciate that. Exactly. I'm not even kidding. People in both chats are already complaining because I brought up Ghost of Yotei. I'm serious. Both chats are like, oh my God, blah, 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 politics. That's what I mean. Like, can you imagine? I want to play Ghost of Yotei. Here we go. I pick up the controller. Oh, blah, 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 politics, left this. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. No. So I mean, I just don't want it. I don't want to have drama streams around politics. I just want to play a game and enjoy it. Thank God there's no politics around Silksong, or are there? You know what? Don't answer that question. I don't want to know. If there's politics around Silksong, I don't want to know any of them at all. I just want to play the game. For God's sakes. The blog says there is a door you can now open it with the violin ability in the first area, Moss Grotto. You can see it on the map under the first town. Cool, because I remember there was 2 of those. I believe that there's one, you're right, in Moss Grotto. I think there was another one as well. I do remember also a door that has a basic key on it, but we haven't found a second basic key yet. Okay, is everyone ready? Okay, let me make sure everything's in place. Hold on. Yes, that's good. Okay, good. And let's check the volume levels. Loud.
Member bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you, Sonny. If Sonny wasn't willing to gamble and risk, losing bingo, Sonny has getting 5 members, which is another free space, which gives us a full house. So there we go. We were one snort away, or one sip away, or one burp away, but Phil's about to start gameplay in a second, and sounds like not in my fucking watch. We're winning bingo. So thank you, Sonny, for gifting 5 members, and congratulations to the following people for getting the membership. Congratulations to Mafdet Egypt, Ludwig Von, Master of Lie, the Sheepdog, and finally, Yeasty Pipes. So if you just got a membership, then make sure you thank Sonny for giving you a membership, and of course, thank you very much, Sonny, for gifting those members. We've got a full house now, we can tick off the squares.
Burger.
There we go.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
And it's Phil's smug like prick face staring right back at us on the bingo board. The very punchable face of a very, very bad man. Speaking of punchable face, let me just play this randomly. There we go. That's much better. Seeing that's much better. That makes me feel better when I see that. It's almost therapeutic, I'd say. There we go. Anyway, we're victorious in bingo. We won bingo. Thank you very much, guys, for that. And let's go to live DSP, shall we, and see just how much of clown mode is going on with all his support he's getting. Oh, he's away. Wow. So the top kicks is 100 odds. Where did the bad man go? The bad man's gone. But yeah, just fucking that's Raw Phil's music, by the way. Top memberships are 100 members. Final Wish gave another 100 members, so they gave Phil at least $300 in support. Technically, it's more. Remember, Phil automatically takes off the extra the YouTube cut, you know. So Final Push has actually spent more to support Phil, but Phil automatically calculates it for YouTube memberships. So yeah, he spent more though. But $510 so far, and it would not shock me in the slightest if Phil implies that if they manage to get another like $450 or whatever, or is it another $600? Is it another $600 for him to hit the goal of DSP tries? I wonder. It might be. He's currently on, how many goals is he on currently so far? Let's just fucking wait for us to fucking go through. Hold on a second. So the King's tax is 510, yes, so 600. And the goals hit would be, I imagine, 7, yeah. So I wouldn't shock me if once he gets to 6, he probably will get to 600, I imagine. He'll then ask for another 450, I believe, to see if he can do DSP tries it the day after all. Right before his day off, you know. God almighty. Carl Dutchman says this is all due to the fact that he's missing 2 days before streaming, so the whale front-loaded the stream. See, I wouldn't say that because this same whale supported him very massively at the start of the week. You know? Like Friday, the same whale was there, whaling away like crazy. And Sunday as well. Same sort of thing. I think it was Sunday anyway, or whatever. But yeah, Phil has been getting this support anyway from them for the last few, like, you know, like, they're not shy in dropping, you know, this sort of money. So it's not just some sort of one-off thing because Phil's off for 2 days, you know. And Sonny's got to hear himself. Sonny has 2 words. I was going to say suck it. Chargebacks. Oh, I blame the wrestling clip. But 2 words for you. Chargebacks. Anyway, fuck it. We're done with the bad man. Fuck it, we're all done with bad man. Yeah, so Otter's saying thank you very much. Guys, I will return tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, is no bingo because Phil's not here. But there's going to be a stream anyway. There's going to be a stream tomorrow. Going to have Mookie joining me, and hopefully, I want to, obviously, I was trying to kind of, you know, fine tune the whole method of having a guest on and them being able to hear things. It'll be fine. Technical problems aside, I'm sure it'll all go fine. We'll recap what happened today essentially on tomorrow's stream. It's not a bingo stream, but it'll still be a wee stream. We'll recap what happened on Wednesday from today's antics, and I'm sure there'll be some interesting talking points and clips as well from Phil, especially on tonight's chill stream he's got, where he's gonna sit there for 2 hours and demand his audience give him money before he fucks off. He's not even playing a game tonight. His last stream before he's off for 2 days is him just gonna be sitting there staring at the camera demanding people give him money. So fuck it. But yeah, we'll recap on that tomorrow, and Mookie will join me, which will be good to have. So yeah, good to have Mookie on. And of course tomorrow as well, because there's no marbles. Sorry, there's no bingo on Friday, and I'll be busy on Friday anyway myself. So yeah, I'm going to be doing marbles instead tomorrow. So we'll do marbles when it's all said and done to finish off the stream tomorrow after after recapping Phil's antics. We'll be doing some marbles to see if we can add some more bingo prize fund money to that bingo prize fund. Real-time Mookie soundboard. Yeah, I'll just press it right now and see if it's a Mookie thing or something different.
Oh, no. The answers are fucking you in that order.
No, second time.
Bitch.
Second time Mookie. There you go. Good stuff indeed. But fuck it anyway. I'm going to end things there, guys. I'm going to end it how I always end, by pointing to today's PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.